I do what I do.
Right here, they're right here, they're right here.
No, fuck that.
No, what the fuck? What the fuck? We literally just... No, where the fuck is your warrant? Where's your warrant? We've been following you bitches around. Fuck you guys, and you fucking left our bike here? Fuck you! Fuck you, you fucking bitches! Fuck you! Fuck you! And it's the same fucking guy from Pico! And it's the same fucking guy from Pico! It's the same fucking guy from Pico! You fucking bitch! Fuck you! Fuck you! Fuck you! Fuck you! No, fuck you, you fucking bitches! Fuck you! You fucking asshole! They literally just took those two guys! They just fucking took those two guys! Whatever, dude, why are you protecting them? They went down there! They took two guys!
No, you guys need to be helping. People are here working.
It was the same fucking guy from Pico, baby, with that same dumb bitch.
These Mexicans need to do their homework. Talking about this is stolen land. America stole this from Mexico. No! Spain ruled Mexico for 300 years. Y'all didn't get in control until after fighting Spain for 300 years. Then, you broke motherfuckers, sold it to the United States. Phoenix, Texas, all the motherfuckers, all them states, New Mexico, California, y'all sold it for $15 million. And to be honest with you, it was a black man that ruled Mexico, a Spaniard. Y'all killed him. And that's when y'all took control of Mexico. So, I don't want to hear that shit. Y'all sold California and all these other states over here for $15 million. Go do your homework.
Okay. Hey, open the car. You trying to hit my partner. I didn't try to hit your partner. I'm trying to avoid your partner. Open the car. Just unlock the door. I'm trying to avoid your partner, bro. Unlock the door. I'm not trying to hit you guys. Open the car. I'm not trying to hit the car. Don't. Look. Open the door. You just tried to swerve and hit the car. I did not try to hit the car. Yes, you did. No, I didn't. No, I didn't. Now look what you got. Now look all the trouble you're gonna be in. Hey, I'm back up. Was it worth it? Bro. Was it worth it? Bro, you swear like I'm trying to hit you guys. Oh, yeah, I'm just trying to take the cameras. Everything's being recorded too. I know it's being recorded. You try to hit the officer. I am not trying to hit no officer. Why would you swerve? What? I'm trying to avoid the officer. No. I'm not. No, bro. You guys are calling. Okay. Hey, it's all right. You know, I know you guys are doing what you guys doing. I'm just watching out for my people. Okay. That's it. And what people are here? Hey, no. You guys, you know what you're doing, bro. I know what it is. So you can record from afar. Yeah, I got you. But you think I'm gonna actually try to hit you guys? Because I did. You swear. I was in the car. I'm from California. Okay. No, we gotta make sure that. Oh no, I'm from California, bro. I got no. Do you? Hey, I'm cool. I'm cool. I just, you guys think that I'm trying to hit you right now. I'm not trying to hit you.
You're trying to obstruct federal agents while they're conducting investigations. That's what you're doing. You're obstructing. Do you understand that?
Obstructing?
You're obstructing. That's what you're doing. Do you understand that? We can press federal charges.
I'm not obstructing.
That's what we do.
Okay.
Okay?
I'm not,
you understand?
I understand.
Listen. Yeah. My partner's saying you can record from afar. When you start following us and telling us, you're creating an unsafe environment for everybody. Okay? And at that time, you're impeding and obstructing federal investigations. Right. Do you understand that?
I thought it was like, if I go in the way of you guys while you guys are in investigation.
You think not following us is not getting in the way? Yeah. You're creating an unsafe environment for everybody involved.
I don't have no. Give me his license. I'm just from a distance, bro. Okay, That's all I was doing. I'm not trying to. You could even look at my record. I have no record, bro.
Oh, I got it. Somebody already stopped right here.
No.
Get off the floor. Y'all gotta move.
You won't take my fucking people! Don't take my fucking people! Don't kill me! Don't kill me! You're gonna kill me! You're gonna kill me! No, I can't. Don't touch me. Don't kill me.
Get out.
Touch me, bitch. Get the fuck off me, bitch. Stop. 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 You're gonna run her over. Stop. You're gonna run her over.
Carissa, you gotta go.
I'm not getting out.
Stop
Carissa,
it.
Carissa, you gotta run out.
No, please don't kill me. Don't kill me. Don't kill me. I'm a person. I'm a fucking person. Don't fucking kill me. Don't kill me. Don't kill me. Don't kill me. Don't fucking 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 kill me. Let my people go. Let my fucking people go. Let my people go. Let my people go. Let my people go. No.
Let go.
Get out of the
Let my people go. Let my people go. Let my people
Quit your job. These are parents. These are community members.
But then being blamed as if we came outside. Only video I've seen a black person outside is when a Hispanic woman gets shot with a rubber bullet and she goes to aid the woman, wrap up the woman's wounds, and comfort her. But yet, we're rioting and looting. We're trying to avoid martial law. We don't want to go to jail. Violence is always amped up more when we're around. You can't want our help at the same breath accuse us of crimes that we're not committing. My heart goes out to these people that are being persecuted, that are their families being snatched away. All of this just is ridiculous to me and uncalled for. But please leave us out of it. At this point, just it's a no. Leave us alone. And that's all I have to say. Just leave us alone.
Man, listen, I already knew it was gonna happen. This is the craziness that I'm talking about. They want to start a war. Let me tell y'all, black people, y'all better keep y'all behinds in the house. Especially in LA. They are already saying that the black community is the ones that's causing the riots and causing the craziness and causing the fights and everything. That is not true. Y'all know that's not true. This is the reason why we are advocating and telling y'all to do not go out there and protest and march. No, let them handle it on their own. Let them fight for them. We tried to do this. When we was marching, they did not march with us. When we were protesting, they did not protest with us. No, let them figure it out. But they already lying and saying that we are the ones that's causing it when that is not true. That is false information. Black people, I'm telling y'all, y'all better not go out there and do anything. Keep our hands clean. Because the moment that we try to even help in any type of way, it's going to fall back on us. So let this be a warning. Do not do anything. Don't go out there. Stay in the house. Go shopping. Do your thing. Have fun. Live your life. But it's they fight now. We not in it.
There's a brand new protest on the rise called No Sleep for ICE, and it's done at nighttime. So basically, people whose family members have been deported by ICE are now finding out where these ICE agents live, showing up outside their homes, hotels, apartments, wherever they live, and banging pots and pans, making as much noise as they possibly can so that the ICE agents can't get any sleep. Now, they're not expecting the ICE agents won't be able to do their job the next day. They just want them to have a miserable time. So they show up at early hours of the morning, 1 a.m., 2 a.m., and start making as much noise as they possibly can. And behind the caption, No Sleep for ICE, they're saying, if we can't sleep, neither can you. And this is happening all over the place. The way people are finding out where these ICE agents live is activists are working really hard to try to identify these ICE agents and then dox them by posting flyers in neighborhoods where families have been deported. There's really no telling how long this No Sleep for ICE protest will last.
Hey, it's a hood called the Longos, the Long Boys in Long Beach. Strictly NK. NK all day. Longos. Matter of fact, there's a video online of the Longos riding around looking for black boys with Mexican girls. And they was talking about they gonna KIA them, like hit them right there. I'm just saying, look, I ain't got no problem with y'all doing what y'all do. It's just y'all doing it to us. So it's like, but I feel you, patrol your hood and keep your race pure. I'm with all of that. I respect that. And it don't make me mad, but you ain't gonna do it to me and act like you my homie. You ain't gonna do it to my people and act like we supposed to rock with y'all. And then y'all could have stood alone, but y'all made an alliance with the white supremacists.
All I want to know is everybody who be crying for blacks to help, let's do a history lesson. When we was getting sprayed with the water hoses and getting dogs sicked on us, and they had white-only water faucets and white-only restaurants and all that shit, where was everybody else? Because when I see these pictures, I don't see nobody. I see us going to war with them. I don't see nobody else helping niggas. So where the fuck was everybody at back then? When they had the big-ass water truck pull up and they pulled out that hose with 3,000 PSI water pressure and was spraying niggas halfway down the block, where's everybody else? Show me one picture with niggas where they was helping niggas. And shout out to Mexico, because when we was escaping slavery, we went over there and they fought with niggas. Shout out to them. But y'all always bring that up. This is the new day and age. They wasn't calling us mayates. They wasn't saying fuck niggas. So it's a difference. We only talking about the ones who said fuck niggas, the ones right now. When you go to jail and y'all can't kick it, them, that's who we talking about. Just be mad at the truth because the truth hurts. This is why we never get progress, because we never sit down and have the ugly conversations. Nigga, the history of this country is ugly. It's offensive. People are scarred from the history of this shit. So unless you're going to sit down and have the real, raw, uncut conversation, we're not getting progress. To sit here and pretend like everybody's one big coalition, no. It's a lie. Can we get to that point? Yes. But we're not going to jump over the fact of this is what it is right now. This is what it is now. This is what it's been. We can get past it, but let's address it. Let's figure out why it was like this. And let's change it. And then we could be one big coalition. We're not finna pretend like what's going on and ain't been going on. When they was smoking Martin, Malcolm, Hampton, when they was locking all our leaders up, calling them political prisoners of war and all that shit, where was everybody else? I didn't see nobody trying to help niggas. I didn't see nobody helping niggas. As long as the man don't fuck with them, they'll turn the other cheek. And when I say they, I'm talking about everybody. Everybody turn the other cheek when it's our fight. But then when they getting stomped on, guess what? Now all of a sudden, oh, where the niggas at, man? They be doing y'all bad too. Yeah, they do. And guess what? You sat by and watched and didn't give no fucks.
Hey, don't fucking move. Don't fucking move.
What are you doing? What are you doing? Hey!
Park it. Park it.
What are you doing?
I'll fucking shoot you.
Hey! What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing, huh? What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing?
Feel good about this?
I thought you weren't talking to us.
You guys feel good about this?
About what?
About everything happening in LA right now and just terrorizing communities?
What's happening in LA?
You're a what? What's happening in LA? People are getting taken from their homes, separated from their family, and treated like animals.
Oh, you're talking about that? Yeah, it's terrible.
Latino family. And you notice I said Latino family. Oh, wait a minute, Brother Bearcat. How did they get in the family? See, most of the Mexicans are from the indigenous people of the planet. Listen, the indigenous people. You go into Mexico, you see the real dark Mexican. And you go and you look at those big heads that are in Mexico, the old Mech, that represent the old Mech civilization. Oh, much before Columbus. Much before the Mayflower. These are the indigenous people of the Western Hemisphere. They are linked to the indigenous people of the earth. But the same Spaniard that conquered them started the same process. Put a little in and make a lighter shade. And then put the lighter Mexican against the darker Mexican. Talk to me. Talk to me. The real native Chicano or Mexican or La Raza is dark. And they are the downtrodden of Mexico. It's all over the world. The same snake that bit us, bit them. You're a Mexican. You speak Spanish, but you are not a Spaniard. Spaniards are Europeans. And some of them are very dark because the Moors conquered Spain for 1,000 years and mixed their blood with the Spaniards. So you might have a little of us there too. Now look this. So you have the non-white Hispanics in America. All different shades, but they speak Spanish. That's your family. And you have black people speaking French. That's your family. Black people speaking Arabic. That's your family. So suppose we work on our condition. Our Mexican and Latino brothers and sisters work on their condition, then we form a strategic alliance.
I don't think a lot of people understand what's going on in LA right now. I really don't. Again, I know you come here for sports, but LA, I mean, this is my turf. And ICE agents are driving through the city, okay, in unmarked cars with their faces covered, stopping brown people on work crews, doing agricultural work, stopping them, asking for identification, and oftentimes if they don't have an identification, cuffing them and taking them in based on the fact that they're brown. And if you missed this, a couple of days ago, they stopped a guy based on the fact that he was brown, cuffed him, slammed him against a fence. He's saying, I'm an American citizen. I'm an American citizen. The ICE agent, coward pussy, says, what hospital were you born in? The guy freezes because he's freaking being slammed against a fence. Can't come up with the answer. His friend comes out to defend him, not physically, to defend him. They grab that guy, slam him to the pavement. His head hits the pavement. Both these guys are American citizens, by the way. The one guy who's slammed against a fence, American citizen number one, finds his ID. They take his ID, take his phone, leave for 20 minutes, return his phone, never return his ID. He's an American citizen. They let him go. The other guy who came to the defense of his friend, also an American citizen, is in a holding cell in Los Angeles, and he's being He's being accused of aggressively assaulting a police officer or an agent, and these agents aren't even identifying themselves. And furthermore, he didn't even assault him. So this is a shit that's going on in LA right now, all over LA. Masked agents without identification in unmarked vans, stopping and pulling over people who are brown and just hoping that they're illegal, quote, or undocumented, whichever word you choose to use, and then hopefully deporting them. And if they're not undocumented, finding some excuse to detain them, that they were being uncooperative or they were assaulting an agent when the agents aren't even identifying themselves. That is what is happening in LA right now. You need to know this. This is not, and if you're some MAGA guy and you're like, well, they need to get the undocumented. These are not undocumented people. Many of them are American citizens who just happen to be brown and speak Spanish. It's such fucking bullshit. And this is coming to your city. This is coming to your city.
I don't know. They keep always trying to make us think that the illegal immigrant is harmless. The illegal immigrant is good. The illegal immigrant is our friend. Well, let me fucking tell you something here in New York City, what I saw the illegal immigrant doing, okay? I saw the illegal immigrant trying to sell their babies in the shelter. I saw the illegal immigrant gang members going into bodegas trying to shake them down. The bodegas in the Bronx trying to get money, talking about I'll kill your family, your store, I'll rob it, I'll destroy it. You gotta give me money every week. I saw the illegal immigrant robbing the elderly in my neighborhood, and because of bail reform in sanctuary cities, was let right back out on the street to rob some more elderly people. I saw the illegal immigrant basically attack the police officers, okay, get arrested, come back out of jail, give the finger to the media and all Americans, go to King's Plaza, that's a mall here in New York City, in Brooklyn, New York, rob, get arrested again, and get let back out and give the finger again. What else did I see? Oh, yeah, down in Clinton Hill, the illegal gang members shooting up the black communities, the playgrounds where the children were playing. Oh, my favorite, the one I love, okay? I saw the illegal immigrant set a woman on fire here, an American woman, by the way, on fire on the train while she was sleeping. Yeah, living on our shelters. I saw the illegal immigrant on TV kill that beautiful poor nurse. The Lincoln Rally killed her. I saw the illegal immigrant here raping teenage girls. You know? I have no mercy for what Trump is doing. Nobody had any mercy. These Democrats weren't outraged at all with everything that I just described. They weren't outraged. They didn't give a shit. Okay? So I'm very sorry. No, I don't have mercy for what I've seen with my own eyes right now. No, I don't have any mercy for what Trump is doing with these illegal aliens. They told you to leave. He told you he was going to do it. You have the app. Get out.
There you go.
It doesn't make a difference that he has a court appearance right now. That's where he's going to get detained. I know, but that's what they told him to go in there to detain himself. Because he's self-deporting. He's not. Hey, Justin, don't fight. Just let him. He's coming out. Let's let him say goodbye. Hey, it's okay. No, he's not fighting, guys. He's not fighting. He's gonna go. He's just trying to say bye. It's the last few seconds, bro. Just give him a few seconds if you guys don't mind.
All right, hug your bottom. Let's go.
Hey, Neff. You're gonna make it worse. Dude.
No,
trust me. You're Neff. I know. You're gonna make it worse. Justin, hey, you were Christ, bro. You were Christ, dog. Hey, please, I know. It's okay. He's in God's hands now. It's okay. Don't worry. Don't worry. It's okay. Justin.
Everything by the book.
Justin. I know, bro.
By the book.
Justin.
I've been very compliant. You know that.
Justin, this is the last.
You know that.
Justin.
Let me put my phone in my pocket.
Justin. I know, bro. I know. Look, hey, you're in Christ's hands now, bro.
Go ahead and give a hook.
Justin, you're not in no one's hands anymore, bro. You're in Christ's hands, man. Alright, come on.
Ma'am, please.
It's okay, Justin. Mom, please. I know. Come on, please. Hey, Justin, you're all right, bro. You're all right, Justin. Hey, we prepared for this, bro. It's alright, I got it. Thank you. It's okay. I think it's that big gray one, bro.
Gray one?
Yeah.
Alright. We'll get it to him.
Thanks,
He's gonna be on Santa Ana. I told her.
Yeah, like I said, the thing is that he was supposed to. We're literally going to the courtroom. That's why it's like, dude, like, you know, what's going on? Because they were supposed to deport him.
He was supposed to come yesterday.
No, they told him on the 9th he had a case going on, so they told him no.
Of the ticket.
We have the passport.
Right.
That we have.
And we have the ticket, and we can send you.
May I speak?
Go ahead.
Okay. So we will have an officer meet you at the airport with the passport so that you can board the plane. We have the passport. Okay. The thing is, in order for us to confirm that we have an officer available for that day to go meet you with the passport, we need confirmation.
Oh.
So tomorrow we will need you to come in.
Can I show you the confirmation right now?
No, we need the actual paperwork because that needs to be forwarded to other people. So you need to bring it in tomorrow. We already have the passport, and then we will let you know tomorrow what officer is going to meet you at the airport.
Then,
okay,
hold on. Then so this is an agreement that if I go in tomorrow, that I will not be detained. That I can meet the officer.
You're coming in to show us that we don't have officers here.
Okay, so that's my understanding. I'm coming in tomorrow.
Wait a goddamn minute, man. This Mexican lady just got on the news and said that the people that are rioting and stealing are black people that came to help the protesters. Watch CNN, they saying that it's not the peaceful Latino protesters, that it's the blacks that came to protest with them. We ain't out there with y'all. Them is Mexicans with masks on. We see y'all arms, we see y'all necks, and we see y'all fucking face color. Like y'all is not hiding from nobody. Them is Mexicans. And I'm going to continue to say this. Black people, stay the fuck out the way, because this is what the fuck is happening. Now we to blame for the riots and the looting. It's us now. We ain't even out there.
No, I ain't got nothing against that, against y'all, but don't lie on us. We at home, bro. We ain't in that shit. I seen you on the fuck videos. On top of the damn Cybertruck with the ice on the side of it with the fuck color smoke with the ninja mask on. I see your tattoos, I see your skin, I see everything. We see it, nigga. That ain't us. What type of bullshit is that? That's what they trying to do. They trying to bring us against each other. The fuck lady talking about? Oh, that's not them. That's the black people. Bitches, you crazy? You out your mind? Shit, I'm with the muckers, but I fight from home. I can't afford that shit. I got bills to pay.
And that's the reason why a lot of black people don't want to help out there, because that would be a whole setup. Say that a lot of us did go out there, we'd be blamed for everything. Like, we always get blamed for everything. And you could count on your 5 hands right now how many black people's out there. Like as you watch the news, you could just see what race is really out there. And that's just crazy. Like, I didn't have no problem help protesting, but all that looting and stealing and stuff, I don't want to be a part of that. I don't want to be a part of that. And we're not a part of that, and we still get blamed for it. It's crazy.
When in doubt, point the blacks out. When in doubt, point the blacks out. That Mexican lady got on TV and said that it was the black people who were rioting and looting. The black people who came out there to help them protest. Said it was the black people who were rioting and looting. They were being peaceful. First of all, I thought everyone got the memo that this was not our battle. This is not our fight, it is yours. And we were sitting at home, minding our business, with our boots on the ground, practicing our line dances for the summertime fine. And she got up there and said that it was us rioting and looting. This is why you were supposed to keep your ass in the house. Because if you was in the house and it was none of us out there, they could not point the finger at us. So whoever hard-headed self is out there, get your ass back in the house, because we know it wasn't you. But now you out there and they can point at you. Get your ass in the house, oh hard-headed ass.
So we're being condemned for not coming outside.
People are tired of being a bank where everyone keeps making withdrawals and no one ever makes a deposit. And I want you to think about that. If that was your setup, would you still want to give? Especially for those of us in the Hispanic community, because it's about patterns that we've inherited and the harm that we've ignored. Me, myself, I'm Puerto Rican. I've seen how anti-Blackness and colorism still show up in our homes, in our language, in our media, in our families. In many families, darker skin is treated like a disadvantage. When solidarity is needed, hesitation shows what's been internalized, and too many of us were raised to believe that aligning with Blackness meant losing something: safety, opportunity, acceptance. And we were taught the proximity to whiteness would protect us, that staying quiet was safer. So if we don't unlearn that, we end up repeating the same harm we say we stand against. So disengagement is not okay. What's happening to immigrant communities right now is devastating. I'm not taking away from that, and it does deserve compassion and support. But a good portion of that fear didn't come from distant forces, and it came from within our own communities. I've spoken out because I've watched people I know support systems that were never created for us to begin with. Systems that weren't designed to protect us, only to use us when it's convenient. So while I've raised my voice, I also know too many that have stayed silent, or worse, they chose power. We don't get to ask for empathy if we're unwilling to confront the harm our silence helped protect. And contrary to popular opinion, holding each other accountable isn't betrayal. It's how we begin to heal. So to the Black women and men that are saying we've poured into everybody and got nothing back, you're not wrong. You've carried movements, you've carried communities, you've carried generations without rest, without complaint, without question. And we cannot undo the silence that already has happened, but we can take responsibility for what happens next. I think people are not realizing we have way more similarities than differences, and we have more power together than we do apart. So look to your Black brother or sister, look at them and say thank you, and I see you. It's simple as that. Strike up a conversation, get to understand, because that's all they're asking for, to be seen and to be appreciated for all they do.
No tiene que contestar nada. No tiene que contestar nada.
What are you guys doing?
No tiene que contestarle nada.
What are you guys doing? Hey.
Batch.
Hey.
Okay, you need to identify yourselves. You need to identify yourselves. No, you need to identify yourselves. This is kidnap. This is kidnap. You need to fucking identify yourselves. You identify yourselves. What's your batch number?
I identify myself to him. I'm talking to him. I'm not talking to you.
No, we didn't see any of that shit. We didn't see any of that. No tiene que contestar ninguna pregunta. ¿Se identificó con usted? Ok. Ni madres. No conteste nada. No conteste nada. Ni firme nada. Why don't you question me? You guys are not even ICE. You need to identify yourselves. You're just nothing but fucking bounty.
Ma'am, this is an immigration inspection.
Can I see your badge, please?
My badge is right here.
No, I don't see it.
Yeah, it's right there.
No, I need to see it. No, this is kidnap. This is kidnap.
No.
This is kidnap.
This is an immigration inspection.
This is a kidnap.
You can record all you want. Just please stay out of the way so you're safe, okay?
I am staying out of the way, but it is also my right to record.
Yeah, absolutely. Record all you want. I agree.
So this is fucking kidnap. Because you guys just show up and you do not identify yourselves, so they don't have to go. They don't have to go with you guys. Do you identify yourselves?
Oh, yeah, I just identified.
I need to see the badge.
Oh, no, my badge is right here.
No, that is not your badge.
It is.
It's not your badge. You know what? I do have a little bit of education, and I know that that is not your badge. That is not your badge. So unless you guys identify yourselves, you are not taking anybody. No conteste nada. It's like ICE with freaking out of shape, fat asses. Racial profiling is against the law, you motherfuckers. Get the fuck out of here, assholes.
Cartel? What's going on?
No, these are not even ICE. These are not ICE. These are fucking bounty hunters. Fuck them, assholes.
You remember that Islamist who drove a pickup truck with an ISIS flag attached through Bourbon Street, killing 14 people, injuring dozens and dozens more? You know, he's a citizen from Texas, right? And we used to see that as an irony, right? Wow, from Texas. That's like the last place you'd expect a Muslim extremist from, right? Wrong. Texas is ground zero for what I'm talking about. Did you know there's a push to create an Islamic residential development there? 1,000 homes, K through 12, faith-based school, a mosque, shops, insular community. What's wrong with that? Everything. Here, we assimilate. Here, the struggle is to remove the distinctions, the melting of the melting pot. That's what we're trying to reduce. The religious leader pushing for the project has openly admired the Muslim Brotherhood. Who are they? I'll tell you. Openly defended Hamas's killing of innocent civilians on October 7th. The developers initially advertised that the community would limit sales to only persons we believe will contribute to the overall makeup of our community. Meaning who? Reports say 75% of the housing fees will go to finance a local mosque, deterring non-Muslims, right? Now, before you say, hey, stop targeting Muslims, I'm not. Okay? For me, I do not believe in demonizing an entire faith, and sure as hell, not all of the people who decide to believe in it. I agree that that is a mistake on both fronts. But remember what I said. The person who is the leader of this effort in Texas, what he said about Hamas and the Muslim Brotherhood. What is the goal of the Muslim Brotherhood? Reject Western influence, create Islamic governments around the world to enforce Sharia on societies. Many countries designate them as a terror agency. I'm shocked Trump hasn't.
It's so crazy that we voted for Trump.
I know y'all remember her well.
Quote unquote saying that this is not your battle.
What do you mean this is not your battle? First of all, we're not asking for help. Let's get that straight. Second of all, if you want to stand for your rights, then this is your fight too. We are sick and tired that people are attacking each other, and y'all want to make yourself really known. This is the problem now. Whenever Mexican and Latinos get together, we know how to come together and fight. But what do? Y'all go against each other.
This is the same person who didn't come together with her own undocumented grandparents and voted to have ICE deport them. And yeah, you had to learn how to protest real quick to try to get yourself out of the mess you created after you not only stabbed the Black community in the back on November 5th, but when you stabbed yourself, your family, and your own community in the back.
We know how to protest the right way.
Here comes the anti-Black, white-pleasing rhetoric.
We don't break into stores. We don't do all this, this demolish stuff. We don't do none of that.
First of all, yes, y'all do, because we're watching it in LA right now. Secondly, by any means necessary, telling us to protest the right way is gaslighting by the ruling class. It's a racist talking point mostly weaponized against Black people. This Hispanic woman still seeks validation and acceptance from the white ruling class. She is submissive to them and will protest only in ways that the people oppressing her deem acceptable. No form of protest is acceptable to them, by the way. I hear so many Hispanics pitting themselves against each other, criticizing protesters in LA for what they perceive as protesting violently. So again, you don't stick together. Protesters in LA are dealing with antagonistic National Guard and U.S. Marines. No one else in the country is dealing with what the protesters in LA are dealing with, and I support LA.
It's kind of hurtful for y'all to say different things like, oh, we don't need Latino, we don't need no Mexican, we don't need this, we better without them. Fine.
You don't get to sit here and cry because you backstabbed Black people on November 5th, and now Black people don't want to support you.
And we forgive you. You know that? Because that's how good we are. We have good hearts. We help other people.
You got a good heart? Is that why you voted to send ICE after your own grandparents and your neighbors? Is that your version of helping?
But for y'all to sit there and say, take your asses back to where y'all came from.
If some Black people are saying that, those are words, because on November 5th, Black people voted to keep you and your community safe. Did you vote to keep your own community safe?
This is the young lady whose father is terminally ill, but he's been detained by ICE and is going to be deported. His request for compassionate release has been denied. However, she voted for Trump, and she posted this apology video explaining why she voted the way that she did and how she now has learned that she was wrong for feeling that way. Originally, when people learned that she voted for Trump after she posted the GoFundMe for her dad, her defense was, well, I wasn't paying attention to what he said about immigration. I was only paying attention to what happened with RFK, and I believed in his Make America Healthier policies. However, in this video, she says that she reflected deeply and asked herself, why did you really vote for Trump? And she came to the realization that it was because of her own internalized racism and internalized anti-Blackness. Specifically, she said, it wasn't just one decision that I made, but it was an accumulation of decisions that have happened over time. She went back to explaining that when she had her first child, she didn't even want to teach that child Spanish, that living in South Florida, that she had come to believe that she was one of them, that she was not actually an immigrant, that she had assimilated into being white, or the child of immigrants rather. And she also said that being around so many Republicans, that she had come into this normalization of cruelty, which I found very interesting. So you know that it was being cruel to other families to vote the way that it was, but there was a normalization around that kind of cruelty because it was people who weren't you. So my friend Michelle talks about this idea that we were all outside when the reign of white supremacy came down, that everyone is affected by white supremacy, and that's why we end up having internalized racism, and that's why even people who look like me, we have to do our own work to make sure that we're not being anti-Black. That's the same reckoning that we need with other POC communities right now. It's the same thing that I was talking about when I said, if you're Black, you are going to be working for the liberation of people who are anti-Black, who are also sexist, who are so homophobic, who are so many other things
that are detrimental to many of our identities. But this is exactly the reckoning that we need. And so while I understand that people are continuing to bash her in the comments for the decision that she made, I think that her coming back to the post after doing that work in herself, and there's more work to go. Like, it's not done. She's not finished. I looked at some of her other posts. She's still like posting for Coke. Girl, you're Mexican. But there's still other work that has to be done. But I do think this is the first and very vital step for her to not lash out at people who are criticizing her, but to instead go internal and say, what did I do and why did I do that?
The people who voted for Donald Trump, aka MAGA, are now regretting their votes, and that is the best side of TikTok that I ended up on in the past week. So here's part 2 of all the people with all their regrets.
And now they keep calling me, they kicking me out, and they breaking my family apart.
Buenas noches.
Still waiting for America to be made great again. It's been what, since January? I voted for him, guess what? Both times. Both times. Forgot. What the fuck am I gonna do with a Trump phone? I don't need another phone bill. We didn't get a stimulus. We didn't get a dose check. We didn't get no debt relief. No help for rent. No help for your mortgage. No help for groceries. They won't raise our wages. They won't lower prices. We're fucking drowning in debt. And guess what we get? We get a Donald Trump phone. So fucking give me a minute.
I'm making this video because I voted for Trump, and a lot don't think we have the same Donald Trump that we had circa 2016 to 2020. This is not the same man. Somewhere along the way, he lost his way. To deny help to tornado victims. Then I heard he denied further assistance from FEMA to North Carolina. This is not the man we voted for. If you are upper middle class or below, I don't see how any of us are faring well under this president. And how
you can see, the more you fuck around, the more you're gonna find out.
Like, how are you guys handling this? Because I can't. Like, they are hunting us down like animals.
Loser!
I voted for Trump 2 times. And I probably will vote for him a 3rd time. I will vote for him a 3rd time. A small business owner who is completely getting rocked by the import taxes, the tariffs. I went from a 2.5% import tax to 28.5%. That is absurd. It is ridiculous. It is crippling my business. I am barely surviving for the past 8 years. I was hoping that the current administration, since they greatly disapproved of increasing the tax from overseas, was going to do away with it, but they have not.
As a Hispanic, I voted for Donald J. Trump. Dude, I regret it so much, man.
I'm regretting not voting for Donald Trump.
I voted for Donald Trump and now regret it.
A lot of people who were like me who voted for Trump and have to account for that.
I regret voting for Trump.
So deeply regret my vote for Donald Trump.
I regret voting for Trump.
I was a dumbass, voted for Trump. It was the worst decision I ever made.
I've seen the light, and I got out of MAGA. A lot of us there have seen the light. We have deep regrets.
I feel guilty because I voted for Trump twice.
You done lost your damn mind. When you get your damn mind, you call me.
Look at these fuckers, little bitches. Hey, fuck you. Hey, what the fuck? Hey, what the fuck?
He's not touching anything.
Hey, why the fuck you guys touching people? Fuck you. Get the fuck out of here.
He fucking touched me, bro. Hey, what the fuck? What is he doing? He's a fucking hard-working bro.
Hey, calm the fuck down. Hey, chill.
Hey, we're taking this motherfucker. I'm giving this.
I'm not doing shit, dude. Chill. I'm not doing shit. Hey, what the fuck, dude? You can't be doing that shit. This is my civil right. I can fucking record you if I want. Hey, yo, what the fuck? Look.
Put him in the car. Put him in the car.
Hey, these are illegal citizens, you fucking pieces of shit. Fuck you.
Put him in the car. Put him in the car.
Hey, what the fuck is wrong with you guys? Look.
Put him in the car.
Hey, I got the shit on the wheel. Don't worry about it. Fuck, still, dude, what the fuck? What kind of shit? They're putting hands on him, dude, and you're putting... That's bullshit. That's bullshit. Why are you guys putting hands on homie? Look at all these little bitches. Yup, he's fucking a worker, bro. Don't worry. We got this shit. We got this shit. Fuck these guys. Look at this. Dude's on break. He's fucking working. You guys are getting illegal people and just fucking working? Nobody blocked you. He was just standing there. We got all that shit on video. Fuck that. Hey, dog, we got you. Don't worry. We all back though. We're not doing shit.
Why you got to hide your face?
We're not doing shit. Please do. Hey, that's for work, bro. That's for work. Hey, what the fuck? What the fuck? Don't touch me there. The fuck? What's the song? You're the one pushing me. You're the one pushing me. Fuck you.
Back right now. Get back.
We're right here. What the fuck are we doing?
Get the fuck back.
Oh, cause we're standing here recording you. Now you're gonna fucking do that shit? You little bitch.
Is this how you guys work? Like a piece of shit.
Look at that. Fucking mask on, no license plate in the front.
These are the 4 types of immigrants that ICE is currently
People, we need to start giving these folks their energy back. The killing them with kindness, the doing right by people who are doing wrong by you, it hasn't worked. It's never worked. And not only has it not worked, but it's created a sense of entitlement in these fucking motherfuckers. These motherfuckers think that they're entitled to our free ass labor and our fucking bodies being put on the line. It's not in our nature. Culturally, black people throughout the whole entire diaspora on the continent, culturally, we are taught to treat people right, full stop. Not treat people right because you think they can do something for you. Not treat people right because they're higher than you in the social hierarchy. Treat people right because that's just the way you're supposed to behave. And we keep approaching everybody else in the world like that, but they're not giving us that same energy back. The nicer we treat them, the worse and worse they treat us. They see our kindness and they take it for weakness. They take it for stupidity. They take it as something to be taken advantage of. We need to give them the same disdainful energy that they constantly give us. They're evil and racist and disrespectful and nasty as fuck to us. Give it right the fuck back. These folks only respect when you give them their same fucking energy back. They are not on a vibrational frequency to understand and to respect humanity. Human basic kindness and respect. They don't have that vibrational frequency inside of them. They've beaten that out of themselves for generations in an aspiration to be fucking white. This is why they're losing their minds now that we black people have said we're going to mind our fucking business and stay out of their business and stay off the motherfucking streets. That's why they're losing their fucking minds, because they believe that they are entitled to our free labor. They believe that black people were created to serve them. They believe we were created to serve them so much so that they don't even have to give us an ounce of respect while demanding that servitude. Because it's just what it's supposed to be in their fucked up, racist, anti-black, disgusting, dirty, rotten, cancer-infected fucking minds. Killing them with kindness doesn't work. Showing them godliness doesn't work. Showing them how to treat each other like decent human beings doesn't work. Give them their nasty fucking energy back.
Yesterday, there was another congregation of this white supremacist group, and this time it was outside of the Department of Immigration, where they were holding a racist xenophobic banner. It was then followed by racist and white supremacist chants associated with polarizing racist historical figures. The leader of this protest, which is Joel Davis, He was chanting, calling Australia for the white man, which, as you can see in this video, there was no police on site. Again, this is a pure example of public act of hate speech within public areas, which should be an offense.
The growing anti-blackness in Europe is alarming. It seems like by the day it's getting worse and worse, and these anti-black people and groups are getting more bold, and it shows with the videos that are coming out, with the reports that are coming out. Black people sharing their thoughts and concerns on social media. People are afraid to leave their house. People are afraid to go to work. People are afraid to walk in the park, in the streets, because they're afraid of facing or meeting these anti-black groups. We've been covering what's happening in European countries. Now Australia has been added to the list. And unfortunately, at least according to the brother that did this report, the initial report, he said that the police were not even on site. They didn't even care to see or witness what's happening. You know how the police act swiftly when there's a protest about black people, Black Lives Matter, or anything that has to do with holding their governments accountable. But when a group of anti-black people come...
No one is illegal on stolen land. Stolen? You mean the land that the U.S. bought from Mexico legally after a war? It was Mexico, though. Oh, sure, yeah. I sold a house a few years ago, and now I'm actually struggling to pay rent, so I should just go back to whoever bought my property and just say, hey, I'm just gonna move here because once mine, always mine, right? People just want a better life. This should not be a crime. Sure. So if someone's walking up the street at night, they just feel tired and they decide to break into my house just to, take a little nap, I should be okay with it. I should just let them stay and be like, yeah, okay, you know what? Just move in. Why not? You mean well. But crossing the border should not be illegal. It is just a line on a map. Oh, okay. So the line between your backyard and mine is just imaginary too? Mind if I use your pool for a little bit? I have a few friends who would love a day out in the pool. You can't just deport people like that. You're breaking up families. Yeah, so does jail. Every single day, American kids are also separated from their parents who made bad choices and now have to pay the price for it. Yeah, it is heartbreaking, but we cannot just let people go on and keep breaking laws because they're parents. Should we just say, oh yeah, whatever, you have a kid with you, so just go ahead and keep committing crimes? You're just a terrible human being. You're heartless. No, I'm just being honest. Compassion without rules is chaos.
Did you see this video from Los Angeles of this family seeing their sister, their daughter, who is a U.S. citizen, be disappeared by masked men? Listen to this.
Yes, no one should be going through this. We just dropped off my sister to go to work. And then she sees... Se la llevan, dile que se la están llevando, que ya es. Se la están llevando, dile que se la llevan otra vez. Hey, they're taking her again. Por favor, hey. Hey, please, no. That's my sister. That's my sister. They're taking her. Ciudadana. Help her. She's a U.S. citizen. Ella es ciudadana, por favor. That's fucked up, boss. La policía para que viniera, no sé por qué no.
That is terrifying. Now, this happened on the corner of 9th and Spring. And this is the person who was being detained, a U.S. citizen, Andrea Velez. Now, she is a Cal Poly Pomona grad who has a job in merchandising at a shoe company. And her family had just dropped her off when they saw masked men just grab her and knock her down. They also did not identify themselves, and they were driving unmarked vehicles. Now, according to the sister, the LAPD was also there. They were there because someone called 911 and reported a kidnapping. Exactly. And that LAPD actually got the sister away from the masked men, but then after a while, the masked men came back and took her and put her into the vehicle that we see her going into. That is the moment they started recording and yelling, hey, get her back, she's a U.S. citizen. Now, the sister's last update said that the family does not know where she is. They cannot find a U.S. citizen who was just standing there getting ready to go to work. She was disappeared because of the color of her skin. These masked men never asked her for identification. They never properly identified themselves. Now the family has gotten a lawyer and hopefully they'll be able to get some answers soon. I have tagged the sister below if you want to watch the full video, which I suggest you do because this family is going through a nightmare and they deserve our help and support. This is still developing story, so I'll keep you updated and hopefully we get some answers on where Andrea is.
Man, stop trying to convince these people that we need to stand together and all that. They ain't trying to hear that shit, bro. They've been betrayed so many times, bro. 1877, after federal troops pulled out of the South, bro. Betrayed. 40 acres in a mule, betrayed. You feel me? Jim Crow, betrayed. Redlining, betrayed. Every promise that this country has made to them has been a false promise. And now we need y'all to stand with us while we march. Leave them people alone. They ain't trying to hear that shit. They ain't trying to hear that shit. Because they know how prevalent racism is in our community. And they know how y'all talk about them when they ain't in the room. And they know that now y'all got y'all N-word wake up. Didn't y'all? Y'all got that Paul Mooney N-word wake up call. And now y'all want to scream unity and solidarity. Nah, bro. It don't work that way. It don't work that way. The people that have been working together will continue to work together. The people that have empathy for your plight and your situation will continue to have empathy for your plight and situation. But don't try to convince people to come join your side. Like, oh, it's always been. They don't give a fuck. They don't care. They're trying to survive their damn self. They're trying to figure out how this man is about to get rid of the 13th and 14th Amendment and strip them of citizenship. What, you don't think they know what time it is? They got to deal with their own shit. I'm just saying, I see a lot of videos where people are like trying to convince, Black Americans that they need to stand side by side with Black and brown unity, but when it's something that doesn't benefit us, we ain't screaming that shit. Yeah, get mad. Go ahead. You know I'm fucking right.
News, there has been a very serious warning just handed down from the Department of Citizenship and Immigration Services. And they basically stated, if you break a serious law in the United States and you hold citizenship here, done. We are revoking it. Now, what do you have to say about that? Do you think that is too harsh of a penalty? Do you agree with it? Listen to my backstory here real quick. I have something I can compare to this, okay? My sister had 2 children by a man whose family legally immigrated here from Panama, the legal way. And when they came here, all of the children, one grew up to be an officer, one is like having something to do in law, and the other one, which I'm talking about now, the baby, he worked in factories but fell into addiction, okay? And being addicted, of course, he lost everything and started stealing to support his habit, okay? Stay with me. So he was a booster. He sold from stores, and that's how he supported his addiction. So in and out of prison for 25 years. Rehab, addiction, all on the California taxpayer dime. And the United States finally said, after 25 years of this, look, we're revoking your citizenship. Like, we have tried our hardest to deal with you, but we're done. We can't do it anymore. He served his time here. They revoked and pulled citizenship. By the way, he can never get citizenship in the United States again. And he was deported back to Panama and basically said, he's like, what do? I have nothing here. And they said, figure it out. By the way, he's thriving now. This was in the early 90s. And that is a, you know, like, what do you guys have to say about that? For 25 years, it's an example for you. The California tax dollar paid for this man to be in a revolving door of addiction and incarceration. Addiction and incarceration. Like, what do you have to say about that? Do you agree with this warning handed down by the Department of Citizenship and Immigration Services, or do you not agree with it?
Oh, fuck. Hey, man, come on. Don't treat him like that, bro. What's going on? Don't treat him like that. He's an old man. Have some respect. Hey, what's your guys' ID and badge number? What's your name and badge number, boss?
25606.
What's that?
I said it. 25606.
What's your last name?
Gave you my number.
What's your last name? What's your badge number? Come on, bro. Don't treat the old man like that. No tiene que responder nada. No tiene que responder nada. No, hey. No tiene que responder nada a ellos. You guys have a warrant? Hey, what's your badge number? No. Hey, güey, eres raza y estás tratando así a la gente. No mames, okay, I'm keeping my distance. Okay, pero, hey, bro. ¿Cómo se llama? ¿Cómo se llama usted?
En mi carro, ya tengo.
¿Cómo se llama?
Va a ir conmigo.
Mira.
¿Me promete?
Te estoy diciendo que es de aquí.
Si yo, aquí trabajo yo, señor. 30 años.
Señor, súbete. Ya te pregunté.
Güey, tampoco estés tratando a tu propia gente así. Well, hey, bro, what's your name? What's your badge number, bro? What's your name and badge number? Le estás hablando en español, así lo estás tratando, la vergüenza te hubiera de dar.
Hey, come on.
Yo tengo el carro allá.
Both of you guys, bro, you guys are both Hispanic. Mira cómo están tratando a su gente.
Señor. ¿Eso?
Mira, trae mi cartera, le digo.
You guys, Oregon plates. Bro, ni se identificaron ni nada.
Nada, no se les tapan ni la cara.
Jefe, un número de teléfono o algo. Man, bro, this is crazy. This is crazy, nomás vienen y de volada se llevan a la gente, esos hijos de la chingada.
Conmigo se enojó porque me hizo tus papeles. A ver, descúbrete la cara, ¿quién eres, güey?
Sí, la neta.
Puta madre. Hey, where's your fucking warrant? Where's your warrant? No, fuck you. Give me your badge and your name. Give me, beat that. Give me your badge and your name. You guys have no warrant. No probable cause. Shame on you guys. Shame on you. ¿Cuál es su nombre? Oiga, ¿cuál es su nombre? ¿Cómo se llama? Oiga, ¿cómo se llama? Dígame su nombre, oiga.
Dame su mano.
¿Cómo se llama? Dígame todo su nombre, por favor. Su nombre. Jorge, ¿qué? Fuck you guys. You guys should be ashamed. Shut the fuck up. You Gestapo pigs. You Gestapo fucking pigs. You should be ashamed of you. Oh, fucking Latinos. Fuck you guys. I fucking knew it. They look shady. Fuck you. Fuck you, bitches. Fuck you. Look at them. Fuck you. You fucking assholes. You should be ashamed of yourselves. You should be ashamed of yourselves. You fucking cunts. Look at this shit. You should be ashamed of yourselves. You should be ashamed of yourselves. What's your name and your badge number? What the fuck is your name and your badge number? Don't be fucking touching us. Hey, you can't be touching us. What's your name? What's your name and your badge number? What's your name? What's your name and your fucking badge number? Hey, we're not touching you. You fucking putos. Fuck you. What's your name and what's your badge number? You fucking Gestapo motherfuckers, you need to be identifying yourselves. Look at you, Latino. Shame on you con la pinche nopal enfrente. Shame on you. Fuck you. Fuck you, bitches. Fuck you. Fuck you. You fucking Gestapo bitches. Fuck you.
Y'all, I ain't never seen a pastor that want to go to hell so bad in my life. Jamal Bryant, you know you dead wrong for having old behind Jesse Jackson out on the curb in his wheelchair promoting this illegal immigration crap. You know you dead wrong for it. Shout out to the reporter for calling y'all out on this nonsense. Check this out, y'all.
Yes. I understand the boycott against Target, against DEI, yes. But why is the Rainbow Push Coalition supporting illegal aliens if illegal aliens disproportionately affect the black community jobs? Why is the Rainbow Push Coalition supporting illegal aliens when illegal aliens disproportionately negatively affect the black community? That's not true. It is true. They take jobs, right? But they take your jobs.
Shout out to the reporter. He's 100% correct. I mean, we all know the illegal immigrants, they hurt all Americans. We know that. But they disproportionately hurt the black community the most. That white reporter was not lying. In fact, Dr. Umar said it during the election. Yeah, he said black people, a third of black men have a felony. It's only certain jobs they can get. Factory jobs, construction jobs, driving jobs. Those are good paying jobs with benefits. And these illegals was taking these jobs. And this is why I despise a lot of these black preachers like Jamal Bryant, because they are on the take by the Democratic Party, the party that pushes a completely godless agenda. But we don't even have to get into that. It's also the civil rights leaders like Al Sharpton, like Jesse Jackson. They completely undermine the black community, even though the black community is donating, is tithing to them, and they are going directly against them for money. Now, me, I don't give a damn what your race is. Mexican illegal immigrant, Haitian illegal immigrant, Hispanic, whatever. Asian illegal immigrant, white illegal immigrant gets to step in, okay? You got to go. I don't like none of y'all. Adios, muchacho.
Bro, you got no choice, bro. Bro, I ain't choose to be a bitch ass nigga like this fool. You made the choice, fool. Hell no. Turned over La Raza for what? That's crazy. These niggas turned in La Raza for nothing. For a check. For a check, fool. Hell no.
This is the best video to expose as to why I don't side with liberal Latinos. Why is it that I don't believe in their nonsense about the white man this, the white man that? The best phrase that people use is, an enemy to a Latino is another Latino. That's true. It's right there. Those are Hispanic highway patrols getting their money, bruh. And you got bum Latinos like them disrespecting them. A single baby mama in the background. Yeah. And then that bum. Talk about food, the raza. What do they owe the raza? What? I don't get. What do I owe raza? What do y'all? What do I owe y'all? Y'all didn't help me. Y'all didn't help them when they were probably in the struggle. What the freak do I owe y'all? So again, ladies and gentlemen, this is why I don't believe that nonsense about it's all the white man. No, it's just another Latino. They hate their own. Brown on brown, bruh.
Now we have protesters popping up in Dallas, Austin, and of course, St. California. So if you are looking at this and you're considering going out there and waving your big ass Salvador flag and Honduras flag and Venezuela y la chingada, think about this. I am in a state where the beliefs are come here legally or don't come at all. You are in a state where people carry guns. You are in a state where people are very proud to be Texans. You are in a state where there's a lot of conservative people. This ain't fucking California. You can act crazy. Now, if you go out there and act crazy, downtown Austin, what the fuck do you think is going to happen waving a Honduras flag? Do you think they're gonna say, yay, welcome, paisano? This is not California, guys. You are basically calling ICE on yourself, bitch. Get it together, wave an American flag, a USA flag, and tell Abbott, Holman, Trump, legalize us. Don't legalize marijuana, legalize us. We want to be here. Because when you start waving another flag from another country, all you're saying is, I don't give a rat's ass if I'm here and you're feeding me. I will bite the hand that feeds me, and I am still proud to come where I come from. And you know what they're gonna say? Go right the fuck back. So that's the message you're trying to send. By all means, go on. But that's not gonna help the issue, especially not here in Texas. Okay. And by the way, what the fuck has any of your countries ever done for y'all that you're so proud? I get it. Yes, have some pride in whatever country you guys were from, but you don't see me waving a fucking Mexican flag because Mexico ain't never gave me shit. We asked Shane Baum, can we make Mexico better for the culture? So the paisas can go back. You know what she said? No thanks, we got it under control. The fuck you do? They're paying your whole fucking campaign, girl. Shane Baum don't care about their people. Shane Baum doesn't care about us. Shane Baum, all she cares about is the cartels paying her millions and billions of dollars. Yes, dollars. You guys are living under a rock. Don't do that shit here in Texas. It ain't gonna end well for none of us.
If you're Latino, Kendrick told me to tell you something.
I made that video a couple weeks ago after attending the Kendrick Lamar and SZA concert in Los Angeles, and it quickly gained millions of views. If you go back into that comment section, you will see a lot of Latinos and Hispanics defending their use of the N-word or even just being straight up racist towards black people. Fast forward less than a month later and Trump and ICE are targeting Latinos and Hispanics in their unlawful ICE raids. This has led to a lot of protests around the country, and a lot of black people are deciding to sit this one out. And I cannot be upset with them, because if you go back to the comments in that video, you will see a lot of Latinos and Hispanics defending their use of the N-word and just straight up being racist towards black people. The main reason that I made that video in the first place is that there's a lot of racism within the Latino and Hispanic community against black people. And if you don't believe me, just go watch the video, scroll through a couple of comments, and you will see very quickly what I'm talking about. So now a lot of Latinos and Hispanics are getting upset at black people for not wanting to protest. And I say this to my community because maybe you'll hear it better from me, from somebody who looks like you when I say it. If you want black people to join the fight against our oppression, for our struggle, then you need to be there to call out your own community when they're being racist towards black people. You can't have your cake and eat it too. If you want black people to support you, you need to support black people, even if that means calling out your own community and having some uncomfortable conversations with people you're close to. We are so much stronger united. Black people and Hispanics are so much stronger when we come together. But if we want black people to join our fight, then we need to recognize the racism, the colorism, and all other prejudice against black people within our own community. It's not fair to ask them to fight for us when you're not fighting for them. And I don't mean just standing up for them during the Black Lives Matter movement. I mean standing up for them in everyday conversations with your relatives, with your friends, with the people around you in your community. If you want black people to respect us, if you want black people to help us, then the least you can do is start by not using the N-word anymore and calling out your friends and family when they use the N-word. Today's song of the day is Arrest the President by Ice Cube.
Arrest the president, arrest the president, arrest the president. You got the evidence.
I've noticed something that a lot of Latinos are not gonna like. Why is it that when black people start communities to help founders or VC firms that are focused to help black founders, they always include us. It is always black and Hispanic or black and Latino or black and brown. Literally every single community accelerator program VC firm that I know that was built with the intention of supporting more black founders is built inclusive. Yet when Latinos build something, it is always for the Latinos only. This is for Latinos. It's never Latinos and black people. It's never Latinos and other systemically marginalized. It's never Latinos and other immigrants. It's always Latinos. Latinas.
Brings me to a very interesting and slightly racist story. So, los haitianos que están en Mexico, let us talk about this. So, my friend here said that a lot of people do not know that there are a lot of Haitians that immigrated to Mexico after the earthquake, as well as other disasters. So, there is indeed a lot of Haitians that are inhabiting Mexico. There is a lot. And I have talked to a lot of people who told me they have a pretty good reputation in Mexico. Like, they're known for being very hardworking, very respectful, etc., etc. Like, one thing about Haitians, they eat some hardworking, they, you know, them muggers. And ça passe en boulette, all my Haitians out there, comment ça va?
that last part was pure French. But anyway, long story short, so there is a thing where sometimes if I meet somebody from Tijuana, they might assume I'm Haitian because they catch me speaking Spanish in public. And, you know, Haitians natively speak French, so they kind of have an easy time learning Spanish. And a lot of the time, they come from, long story short, I was working at the bank one time, right? And this lady, I was helping translate, helping people with stuff, and she was so fascinated that I spoke Spanish, right? So she walked up to me, she's like, con permiso, ¿tú eres haitiano? I was like, no, yo soy morenito, so puro morenito de Estados Unidos. And she said, oh, really? You know, I thought you were Haitian. And keep in mind, she's saying this out loud. So she gonna say, she said out loud in Spanish, basically, oh, really? Because I thought you were Haitian. They're very nice people. Not like those fucking, you know what I don't like? Those fucking Salvadorans, those fucking Hondureños. Those, they come to our country, they talk shit about our food, they don't want to work. Now, she's saying this in front of everybody. Thank God there wasn't a Central American in listening distance from this, but, you know. Which, and I'm going to say this before I say that. Much love, mucho amor para todos los hondureños, los salvadoreños, nicaragüenses y toda esta cosa. Para todos los centroamericanos. Yo tengo mucho amor para ustedes. But, yeah, man, that shit was wild.
Sick of y'all telling me that I gotta say that I'm black when I'm not. I am Dominican.
I can't even make a joke about this because I'm actually genuinely concerned. Like, I always thought this mindset was for like an older generation of Dominicans. I felt like the younger ones would know that this is not correct. Like the fact that your race is completely different from your nationality. Like a lot of other predominantly black countries have somehow managed to separate themselves from their colonizers. Okay, like black Americans are able to identify that even though they are American, they are black American or African American. I'm Jamaican. The British played a massive part in our colonization, but I identify as a black Jamaican. See, two different things. Black, my race. Jamaican, my nationality. Again, I am so genuinely concerned because the Spanish community seems to have Afro-Latina in a fucking chokehold, for a better lack of term. Like, I've never seen a group of more delusional black people than some Afro-Latinas. Every time I go to Dominican, I always get asked, like, what am I? And I say I'm Jamaican, and they're always like, oh, really? Like, you're Jamaican? Yes, out of many one people, we come in all different shades of color. I'm genuinely curious, and I really mean no disrespect by this when I ask, what the fuck are they teaching in schools over there? It's 2025, and a lot of you still don't understand that you are black, and I am genuinely concerned for you. What exactly are in your textbooks? What are you guys studying in school? Like I said, I've been to the Dominican multiple times, and I know that they share an island with Haiti. I've firsthand seen how they treat Haitians down there, especially ones who work on the resorts. So I know that, like, racism is deeply embedded in them. But for fuck's sakes, get their claws out of you, out of your children. There's no way a girl this age should be this. MAGA issues, and the education system needs to be the first step to fixing that.
Yes. I understand the boycott against Target, against DEI, yes. But why is the Rainbow Push Coalition supporting illegal aliens if illegal aliens disproportionately affect the black community jobs? Say it one more time. Why is the Rainbow Push Coalition supporting illegal aliens when illegal aliens disproportionately negatively affect the black community? That's not true. It is true. They take jobs, right? But they take your jobs. Legal.
Let me offer.
Nothing.
Thank you so much for coming out today.
That doesn't make any sense to me.
This is the Rainbow Push Annual Conference.
I mean, if you want to support black jobs, you don't support illegal aliens coming in and undercutting black jobs. It doesn't make sense, though, right? I mean, we got playing fields. I mean, it just doesn't make sense. So, excuse me.
Move on with Darius Brooks and uplifted by Jacqueline.
No answer to the question, but that anybody involved with this,
free admission,
and I'll answer the question for you, because it doesn't matter about black jobs. This is about raising money for their coalition. They don't actually do things to support the black community, because if they did, they'd be working to stop black-on-black violence. But what they want to do is continue DEI, continue making excuses, continue victim mentality instead of setting people free. That's what that is. To the point where they're praying to the Holy Spirit for abortion, for homosexuality, and for illegal aliens. You talk about deception. The devil is the deceiver, and he has deceived this group of people, sadly. Pray for them. In Jesus' name.
Ask me if I support the protests that are going on in LA. I 100% do. Please keep going. Burn down your own backyard if you must. You know why? Because this right here is the greatest campaign ad that this side never had to pay for. Y'all motherfuckers out there in Los Angeles throwing a full-blown fucking tantrum. Like y'all just crawled out the Rio Grande, screaming death to America. In a country that gave you the fucking freedom to do that shit. You were born at Kaiser Permanente in Burbank. Stop it. You ain't El Chapo, you're Chris from Pasadena. You ain't cartel born. You were Target born with a Costco membership by age 5. Half you motherfuckers protesting ain't even Mexican. You're American with Mexican heritage. And a tattoo of the Virgin Mary you got on a Vegas bender. Don't get it twisted, I respect the heritage. But flying a foreign flag while shitting on the country that gave you the fucking freedom to do it, that's not pride. You don't even go to fucking Mexico unless it's for spring break in Cancun with a passport you got from the US government. And you won't go live there. Why? Because you like your DoorDash. Your 7-Elevens, your air conditioning, and your freedom to scream dumb shit without a cartel rolling up on your motherfucking ass. And let's be honest, ain't nobody screaming death to Mexico while flying an American flag through Guadalajara. You know why? Because that's how you end up in a back alley, starring in Cartel TikTok Season 3. Meanwhile, the rest of America is sitting back watching you block freeways during rush hour, destroying businesses, wearing $300 fucking Jordans, screaming about injustice, in the city with the most social programs and diversity hires in the fucking country. Y'all are the political version of throwing a Molotov cocktail at a fucking Prius because you're mad about gas prices. So listen, I'm not mad you're passionate. I'm mad you're dumb. And your dumbass behavior is helping the other side more than a Trump rally in Texas with free brisket. Every time y'all riot, loot, tearing up your own shit, you're just birthing another red voter. So yeah, I support the protest. Keep fucking going. Keep flying flags of countries you ain't got the fucking balls to move to. And shitting on the system that literally gives you the right to shit on it.
I don't know who you are. What's your fucking family say about you? You fucking Nazi. Fucking SS. That's who you are.
Can you guys identify yourself, please?
I'm with FBI.
And your name is?
I can't answer that, but we just have to do what we have to do, and then we'll be out of the way.
The judge just trampled on his rights.
I apologize. We have to talk to somebody. We're just following orders.
There's no one.
Just following orders. Are you with the FBI as well?
Can I get your name?
I don't want to answer that.
Can I get your supervisor name? What department you're in?
Come on. Jesus fucking Christ. Tranquilo.
Fucking Nazi. You are a Nazi. An American citizen. Move me. Move me. Move me.
Shame.
Tell your mom you're a Nazi? You're about to be fucking growing up? Who are you? Huh?
I don't know who you are.
What's your fucking family say about you? You fucking Nazi. Fucking SS. That's who you are.
I don't know who you are.
Fucking Nazi. Take your mask off, you fucking coward. Take it off. Take it off. No. Fuck you. Nazi. Fuck you.
You ever wonder how these ICE goons, almost all of whom are not from Los Angeles or even the state of California, all of a sudden know where to go, just like the downtown wholesale flower market, or even the once crowded Santee Alley, which has been just empty these days, the Santa Fe Springs swap meet, or even people's homes without even having a warrant, typically because the warrant would tell you who and where they live. Like, how do they know where people live? It's the same way that Laura Raj from Cat's Eye, who's an American-born citizen, by the way, was put on ICE's radar through anonymous tips. So somebody reached out to me whose family member is an ICE goon, and it was confirmed that they are part of ICE, and they were told by their family member that the overwhelming, almost all of the information that they get is from anonymous tips. And I'm not just talking about Karens and Chads. I'm talking, they're saying that the majority of their tips are coming from people who know these people. Their friends, family members, co-workers, exes. I mean, even this woman, this Latina woman, called ICE on her competitor. I mean, even this raid at the Bubble Bath car wash in Torrance, California, only happened after all of the other car washes in the area were closed because they were scared preemptively of ICE raids. And the day before Bubble Bath got raided, they were really busy because, again, they were the only ones open in the area, which means that most likely someone saw how busy they were, got really upset about it, and decided to report them to ICE, which is the only thing that makes sense as to how all of these goons were not even remotely from this area, just happened to know where brown and immigrant people hang out and live. So what I'm trying to say is be careful of who you trust, including your family, friends, and loved ones, because there are rats among us. Stay safe.
So as an Afro-Latino, I want to address the Latino community. The reason why VOK people don't want to stand in solidarity with us, but they do support it, staying at home and talking about it, is just as important enough, right? Here's another issue. Whenever black people have gone out to these types of protests, and they've done it multiple times, whenever they go out, they're used as human shields. That's one. Two, they always become the targeted people, and they are then their actions are used against them for them to be called violent. Three, we as Latinos need to deconstruct the anti-blackness. That's one. Two, the white supremacy that we have in our countries. Why? Because colorism is an issue. And I keep saying this, I cannot stress this enough, right? We cannot ostracize people who don't want to come. If black people are telling us why they don't want to show up, it's not time for us to plug in our ears. They're explaining to us exactly why not, and this is our chance as Latinos to hear them out, to hear their cries. Because when the MLK movement happened, it wasn't the time. When BLM happened, it wasn't the time. And now we're sitting here saying the same thing again, that right now is not the time to be divisive, which is one thing I'm gonna stop saying. I think it's the perfect time to address it. Retracted my statements. It's the perfect time to address it. And it's the perfect time to get more unity and solidarity. But we have to address the issues within our own community.
Very angry.
That anger erupting in tears.
Because we did everything right. And for what? It makes you lose hope.
Ashanti Minor talking about the nation's immigration process. Her husband, Sariar Rahman, who goes by Mo, now in detention in Adelanto, awaiting deportation to Bangladesh. Eyewitness News there when Rahman called his wife.
I came here when I was 4. I don't have a home there. I don't have family there. I can't speak the language, read or write.
On May 7th, Immigration and Customs Enforcement officers placing Rahman in handcuffs unexpectedly during his routine check-in at their Santa Ana office on Civic Center Plaza. His daughters left wondering where he is. Rahman telling us it's nearly impossible to manage his diet and check his blood sugar level while in federal custody. He has type 2 diabetes.
They treat you more like a criminal here, more than someone that's looking to, adjust their immigration status.
Rahman's family arriving to the U.S. in 1991, escaping political turmoil in Bangladesh. After their visa expired, the family got an order of removal. Rahman was 11 years old. The family appealing that removal year after year, able to stay and work legally, build a life, until now. Rahman, who is now married to a U.S. citizen and has a career as a home loan officer, unable to move forward with his green card application. First, a ruling must come from the Board of Immigration Appeals on his order of removal. But time not on this father's side. His wife and daughters need him, and he's got a third on the way.
I've been in their lives since they were born. I kiss them goodnight every single night, you know, and I'm not able to do that right now. I may or may not be able to even be there for the birth of my third child.
Anyone wanting to help the family financially can donate to their GoFundMe page. We have that link on our website. That's abc7.com.
Sigo cruzando ríos, andando selvas, amando el sol. Cada día sigo sacando espinas.
That's crazy.
아니 수시 사는 게
은주야, 너 저기 옷 입어, 옷 입어.
어때서?
자켓 입어, 자켓 입어. 자켓.
엄마 걱정하지 마. Stand, buddy. You know what's coming. We're literally going to check in. We're going to take him. You can follow us. Come on. No, hold on. I got my ticket. Okay. Well, we'll discuss it over there. No, we had an agreement.
Can I talk to him now?
We'll discuss it over there. I have no problem talking to your wife over there.
You can follow
Please come
us.
out.
Can you follow us?
Yeah, you can follow us. We're going to ISEP. Come on.
Sir.
This is my mom, bro. All right, well, then, we're trying to arrest you. Then please come out. We had an agreement. I just had my... I'll give you the opportunity to come out.
We literally have eyes.
Refuse it. Here's the warrant if you want it. You can have it. Here's the warrant. We literally talked to them. We literally talked to them.
You're going to make it hard on yourself. He's going to get detained.
We
told you we called.
We don't want to do anything better for you.
No, but we have a plane ticket.
Okay, but please come out.
We have a plane ticket.
Please come out.
We had the agreement. Why are you covering your face? I know who you are.
So you're going to forcefully take me out? I am. So you're going to force...
Hey, yeah, it's your dish. What are you guys doing? Do you guys have a warrant? He's our dishwasher.
He's under arrest.
They don't need a warrant.
I got his way. No pelees, no pelees.
No pelees, te ayudan, ¿ok? Te van a ayudar. Ya sabemos que estás con ellos. I'm sorry.
Just last week, y'all had black fatigue. Just last week, every other demographic who wasn't black, y'all had black fatigue. Now y'all are demanding black bodies to be put on the front line. There's other ways to protest, there's other ways to help. But I find it kind of insane that all of you had black fatigue. But now y'all need black people help. Why is the majority not asking the Asian community for help? Why is the majority not asking the Pacific Islander community for help? Why does everything always have to fall on black people? Especially when y'all have so much fatigue. Right? Our existence bothered y'all so much just last week. Y'all had all this black fatigue because we told y'all stop saying the N-word in rap songs. You know what I'm saying? Stop wearing our women's box braids. Stop trying to wear fake dreadlocks. You ain't black. You ain't. Y'all had black fatigue, bro. I ain't forget that. Y'all had black fatigue. But you know how black people do. We sympathetic. You know eventually we gonna help. We always give in, man. Every single time we always give in. We always give in. But just know, most of us ain't forget. Just last week, y'all all had black fatigue, bro. Y'all all had black fatigue.
y'all all have black fatigue.
Asking black people to show up and protest against ICE. Ask the Asians instead. Our shit's already being rocked. The working class ones are going to be targeted by ICE just like the Latino community. Hell, a bunch of us are already being deported and often to the wrong country. And then as for the richer ones, Trump has already banned all Chinese students from coming to the US to study and has banned all international students from coming to Harvard, which affects a whole lot of Asian international students. So anybody who looks Chinese, even if they're a US citizen, is going to be affected by this. He's put several South Asian countries on the travel ban list. So yeah, brown Asians are going to be affected too. Anyway, our voting numbers look very similar to Latinos. Just over half of us voted for Kamala and the rest went for Trump. We couldn't just fucking listen to black people when they told us to vote for the black lady who wasn't going to take all our civil rights away. And now we want them to come save our asses when they're getting whooped? Also, have you maybe considered that the feds want black people to show up to the protests? Because then they have an excuse to escalate the violence. Then they have an excuse to call them riots. We saw what happened with the peaceful protests in 2020 after George Floyd was killed by a policeman. Also, if you've been paying any attention at all, black people have been showing up to support Latinos who are potentially being deported. Look at all the videos from Compton. Just type Compton in your search bar. So why don't we do this? Why don't we let black people make their own decisions? Stop expecting them to be your personal avengers. Mobilize the Asians. I know that if I'm in front of a cop at a protest, he's going to think twice about doing anything to me. He's not going to give me the same grace as a white person, but he's definitely going to give me more than he gives a black person. And if you can't go to a protest, just fucking say something, especially if you live in California. Asians, I know there's a lot of you over there. I was born in the Bay Area, so I feel like I should say something. Anyway, yeah, mobilize the Asians. Stay safe out there.
The amount of Latinos that I'm seeing in ICE uniforms is fucking appalling. My mom's side of the family is Peruvian, right? And proud of it. But I have some MAGA, immigrant MAGA on my mom's side. My dad's side of the family is majority MAGA, and they're Mexican, and they want to be white so bad. So I know a thing or two about self-hating, wannabe white Latinos. And that is the demographic that I am seeing in these uniforms in LA doing these raids right now. I was expecting to see white people in uniforms. What the fuck is going on? Like, I truly cannot...
Ladies and gentlemen, I didn't want to keep going with that video because it's nothing but her emotions. You know how left-wing women are. But with that being said, did you catch what she said? She was expecting to see white people in uniforms. So in her mind, only white folks can have these jobs. Not Latinos, not black folks, white people. But yet, us on this side, we're racist. And I'm going to ask you directly, and hopefully you are a strong woman to respond. What do I owe you people? What do I owe you? Just because I'm brown skinned, what do I owe, or anyone on the right owes you people?
Two hate crimes in Compton. In one case, authorities say gang members repeatedly terrorized an African-American family. New at 6, NBC4's Michelle Valles live in Compton. Michelle, what are residents telling you tonight about what happened?
Well, they simply say the demographics here are changing. For instance, this is an African-American Baptist church behind me that is now in the middle of what is now a predominantly Hispanic neighborhood. And they say recently a Mexican street gang tagged that church, and deputies say it's more hate crimes that's happening between those two groups.
It's like you might as well just put a hood on your head and ride around and just say, you know, we don't like black people. I mean, it'd be better like that.
Well, Francis says the racial street war continues in Compton, differing from block to block. Sharon Smith says her black neighbor couldn't even walk home one time.
He was trying to come home after work, but he was chased home by Mexican Americans.
Then there was New Year's Eve, 153rd Street. Deputies say Mexican gang members threatened a black man walking home, beat him up. 30 minutes later, up to 20 Mexican gang members surrounded his home, threw a beer bottle through the window, shouted the N-word, and told him they couldn't live there because of their race. These two armed gang members were arrested for the reported hate crime.
It's strictly from gangs, exactly, and we're doing our best.
It's not a gang thing. It's a it's a power thing.
And nothing new, LaFrancis says, who claims he was jumped by 10 Latinos in 10th grade. But what is changing are the demographics and the crackdown on hate crimes in the area. But
man, listen. This fool is playing in our faces more than what y'all think. This is the news that y'all are not going to see on television. The media is playing in y'all faces. This president is playing in y'all faces. Y'all, they are secretly removing black people from this country. Migrants, black migrants from this country. But they're not advertising it. It's not breaking news on the national televisions and the national news. That's why a lot of y'all are not informed, because y'all only look for what's being on television. No, y'all need to start doing y'all research. It is affecting everybody. So those of y'all that's saying, oh, it's not going to affect me, guess what? It is affecting everybody, not just one race. We got to do something about this. Yeah. Like, at this point, I don't know how much more worse it can get. This fool is moving black people out of this country, and it's not being broadcasted. Y'all stay aware. Y'all stay alert. Y'all be safe in these streets. It's about to get worse than what it already is now.
So I want you guys to check this out. Look at all this. This is crazy, huh? What the administration is doing? Look at all this. How they treat our people. This is crazy, right? Man, I hope you guys are out in the streets for this. I hope you guys are burning down buildings for this. This is crazy. Oh, shoot. I forgot. This isn't the Trump administration. This is during Obama's administration. All you Latinos, Mexicanos, Hispanics that are out there trying to wave the Mexican flag and share these protests, bet you none of you guys did it when Obama was president. You guys are so manipulated. It's embarrassing, dog. I mean, I'm not even gonna lie. It's embarrassing how manipulated you guys have got. But keep on sharing it. Act like that's gonna change something. You know what changes things? Legislation, law, not protesting and sharing stuff. That's all emotions. That makes you feel better. That may make you feel better. You may sleep better at night, but at the end of the day, that's not gonna change nothing for Raza. You know what's gonna change for Raza? It's communication, changing legislation, voting, burning cities down. Acting like, oh, let's go out here and do it. Nah, it's not gonna do crap. You guys are embarrassed, man. Just keep on sharing these little ICE protests. But I guarantee you, during Obama's administration, you didn't do nothing. Why? Because you weren't sure. You were manipulated by the media. You really weren't.
A lot of you Jennifer Lopez Latinos out there, no cap. Jennifer Lopez don't think she Hispanic. She thinks she white. Ever since she started fucking Ben Affleck,
She don't think she Puerto Rican no more. She forgot about rice and beans. She forgot about enchiladas, empanadas, con, tostitos, chicharrones. She forgot about Goya, all that shit. She went to Hollywood and forgot that she was from the Bronx. That's how a lot of y'all are too. A lot of y'all think that you white, but you not. And these riots in LA gonna show you that you not. Just because you got no ass don't mean that you not Hispanic. Those are Latinos with no ass, no booty at all that think they white, you not. Jennifer Lopez and Bad Bunny, they not gonna say nothing about those LA riots. They not gonna speak on it. Because in the Latino community, there's a hierarchy in that motherfucker. We know that shit. In the Hispanic community, Puerto Ricans, Dominicans, and Cubans, they think they up here and they think Mexicans is down here. Don't lie, y'all know that's the truth. Especially the Cubans, they think they up here. They think they white. They think that shit.
The United States House of Representatives has just passed a bill that will make DUI an inadmissible and deportable offense. And before you say that already exists, let me tell you, no, it doesn't. The Immigration and Nationality Act does not qualify DUI as an inadmissible or deportable offense, which means you can still get your green card with a DUI. You can still become a citizen with a DUI, multiple DUIs. Actually, I've gotten clients that to become a United States citizen. But now with this new bill, it will make a person who has either been convicted or admits to the elements of DUI to be inadmissible and deportable from the United States. This doesn't matter if in the state the DUI is recognized as a misdemeanor or felony or even as a ticket. The bill called H.R. 875 will make its way to the Senate. If the Senate passes it, then it goes in front of the president. The president signs it, then it becomes a law. And then the Immigration and Nationality Act will be amended to include DUI as a deportable and inadmissible offense. If this passes, this will stop immigrants from being able to get their green cards with a DUI or even become a United States citizen with such charge.
Now at 11:30, more breaking news. ICE back in action, continuing raids this morning. The latest target, a Glendale car wash.
Their cell phones, they were shouting at some of the individuals here, and we have some of that video to show you.
So we heard reports that ICE was in, I think, 3 places around Glendale, and I'm a community member, so we hopped in the car, got here around 10. ICE had just left, and what we heard from people who were actually here is 3 or 4 SUVs came in unannounced. The owner asked them specifically for a warrant, and an ICE officer told the owner to his face, "I don't need a warrant." And then they immediately started questioning people on the premise. I know that at least 2 employees were taken at one point. One is now currently detained. The other was let go. But what I find interesting is the one that was let go, they took his cell phone and never gave it back and didn't tell him why or how long they were keeping his cell phone. So a bunch of community members came to respond, but it's clear that ICE is now targeting Glendale because we have reports that at least 5 people were taken from Home Depot, and we're not sure about these reports, but that there's some reports that they're at Costco. So it's definitely not a great day. Been talking to in Glendale, whether it's Uber drivers or people I meet on the street, agree that this is not what our community wants. This is not what our community needs. We just ended the ICE contract in Glendale, and how they responded is by doing these raids. I don't know if it's retribution, but it's clear that we're a strong community and that we're going to respond that way.
And this is a hub. I mean, you've got people here from India, Hindus. Citizenship inquiries are coming in non-stop at the South Asian Network's offices in Artesia, which is noticeably empty.
It's rough. You can look behind me. The streets are completely empty. We had a huge ICE raid at a local car wash. And a lot of the employees of the local area, they're scared. They're not showing up for work. We have folks that are documented that are being stopped by, police officers and law enforcement, and everyone is just scared.
There are no customers looking for genuine Indian clothing at the Core boutique in Little India. Nobody's coming. Everybody's afraid. Even if people are here legally, they're afraid to go out. Yeah.
वैसे कैलिफोर्निया में एक शहर है जिसका नाम है आर्टिशिया, उसको लिटिल इंडिया भी बोला जाता है क्योंकि वहाँ पे इतने सारे इंडियन स्टोर्स, इंडियन ग्रोसरी मिलती है, वहाँ पे इंडियन रेस्टोरेंट्स हैं। मैं खुद 10 बार गया हूँ वहाँ पे। गाइस डर का माहौल चल रहा है वहाँ पे। इंडियंस, इलीगल इंडियंस तो बाहर नहीं निकल रहे हैं घरों से। दुकान वाले भी बोल रहे हैं कि शॉपिंग करने कोई नहीं आ रहा, दुकानें खाली पड़ी है, सड़कें खाली पड़ी हैं, पूरी की पूरी रोड पे इंडियन सामान मिलता है, तभी उसको लिटिल इंडिया बोला जाता है। मैं भी बहुत बार गया हूँ। इलीगल के साथ साथ लीगल इंडियंस भी नहीं आ रहे, डर का माहौल चल रहा है गाइस। ट्रम्प डिपोर्ट कर रहा है बहुत सारे लोगों को, जिसमें से मैक्सिकन्स के साथ साथ इंडियन लोगों को भी डिपोर्ट कर रहा है, स्पेशली इलीगल। लीगल लोगों को कोई प्रॉब्लम नहीं होनी चाहिए, फिर भी डर का माहौल है और लोग घर से बाहर नहीं निकल रहे हैं।
1830 to 1930, 6,000 Latinos were lynched, burned alive, and shot. Then we were massacred. We were redlined. We were segregated. We were experimented on. Our women were sterilized, unbeknownst to them in California in the early 1900s. And yet, we were the first to fight against segregation in 1911, the Maestas family in Denver, Colorado, and they won. Sylvia Mendes fought against segregation in 1940 and won, paved the way for Brown versus Board of Ed.
Mexicans, in fact, did not want it to end segregation because white.
Will never be white. As much as you, a fellow Latino, wants to be in proximity to whiteness, you will never be white. You will never be chosen in that way. As much as you think that you are better than undocumented Latinos because your family came here the right way, or because you're second generation or third generation, or because you either forgot or unaware of the foundation of this country and the fact that immigrants from Europe came here, stole the land from indigenous people, and then literally stole people, and forced them to be slaves, forced them to do labor. So when you think that you want to be in proximity to whiteness because you consider yourself better, think about that. Think about that there is internalized racism in our own community, how there is anti-blackness in our own community, how there is colorism in our own community. Think about those things. Because no human being is better than the other because they think that because they have papers that they are better than another human being. A human being is a human being. There is no alien. There is no illegal when it comes to the world, okay? So let me remind you that you will never be white. Oh my gosh, who said that? Who said it? Who said that?
So, you know, Mexico is extremely racist. So we have what are like Guatemalans, even to its own Mexicans. So you got to remember, Mexico was dominated by the Spaniards. The only reason I look the way I look is because I'm 65% Spaniard.
Yeah.
Mexicans, like real Mexicans, or which is known as Mexica, not Mexico, Mexica, are, you know, 5'4", super dark with big noses and the heads pushed back. Aztecs and Mayans.
Like Indians.
Like Indians.
Yes.
Well, we're natives, right? So we're blended. We're natives, right? So we're blended. So the reality is in Mexico, till this day, if you are not light complected, somewhat tall, you're frowned upon to this day. And by the way, they're very open about it. It's not like it's a
all the people supporting, look at all the people supporting. McKinley 49, McKinley 49. In between Westward and McKinley on 49th Street. Hey, look. Let's get this place popping right now. Look, I got that fool's gas cap. That fool's gas cap.
Your ancestors' blood is showing on your face, motherfucker.
Look, they're with the sheriff.
Yo, bitch, your dick is tiny like a white man too, huh? You little bitch. Yo, bitch.
This is what happens when ICE comes to LA. They thought it was gonna be a regular, easy day for them. Look at them. All the people. They thought they could come to LA.
Kidnapping brown babies, though. The Nazis are working too.
Look,
remember that.
Look at their little puppets.
The Nazis were working too. You guys are gonna fall to like fucking Israel's falling.
Their little puppets right here. The puppets.
Like Israel's falling. Reese, you a bitch. Reese, you should be over here with us.
That is lies.
Get over here.
Look at this shit.
You're not a mother? You're not a mother? You don't have children?
Is he not?
It is right.
Oh,
it's right. They took people.
Hey, I'm just trying to figure out how the hell you can fly your flag in another country while setting cars on fire. Goddamn, storing rides, throwing rocks at federal motherfucking police cars like Trump. What the fuck y'all doing? Hey, man, I'm gonna need some straightening to get going on, man. Nah, for real, man. Cause when black folk were just protesting because of the rights that we should have had, y'all motherfuckers sprayed them with fire hoses. Motherfucker had dogs biting them and shit. Locked them up. Hey, man, y'all better go get some motherfucking straightening about that shit. That shit got me pissed off seeing these videos, man. Hell is wrong with y'all, man. I bet the next videos I better motherfucking see is the motherfucking National Guard kicking motherfucking ass. Cause I don't appreciate how y'all letting these motherfuckers run around, throw rocks at your federal motherfucking cars, set your motherfucking police cars on fire and shit. And y'all ain't doing shit about that, but y'all can spray black folks with motherfucking fire hoses and motherfucking K9 dogs biting them. Hey, man, the next motherfucking video that I see on motherfucking TikTok about these protesters, it better be some motherfucking National Guards whipping some motherfucking ass.
Do not get it twisted. There's a Chicano culture and then there's a Paisa Mexican American.
For those who are caught protesting in LA start at $50,000 and they're looking at $100,000 plus to fight the government. My buddy's son that got arrested protesting in LA, he's about 20 years old now, has a degree, doesn't work his degree because there's no work, but they try to get an attorney because their son's flipping out. He's now learned that it's a federal offense. He's going to do 90% of his crime. And again, his dad told him, don't do it. Don't go out there and do it. He learned the hard way. His dad's already told him there's a big chance we're going to be able to afford an attorney and you're going to have to serve your time. The feedback from his son, there's killers, there's rapists, there's really bad gang members. There's people with huge rap sheets that are being picked up. It's not, these are American citizens with criminal records that are being picked up, but the media is not telling you this. But he's trapped in there with him and he's scared and he wants out. And dad's like, well, I told you not to go out there. And the thing with kids, even with my own kids, you can't tell them they have to learn on their own. They have to go through the consequence before their thought process stinks. And I don't know what kind of default that is on people, but it happens very often. But now that he's freaking out, crying, and he wants out, he's realizing he's probably not going to get out because his family can't afford to get him out. But again, the biggest point is there's a lot of really bad people being picked up in those riots that nobody's talking about.
I dress normal, and black cars, all these cars are here. Are
you kidding me?
Regular cars.
Oh my god. This is so scary.
These guys came hysterical.
They're taking their daughter?
They're taking this guy's like 6'3", Persian guy.
Persian guy? Oh my god. Jesus Christ.
So he wouldn't come out of his car for about 40 minutes.
Oh my god.
Filming and saying, we're going to break the window, we're going to break the window.
They were just driving? Or
pardon me?
They were just driving?
I got the impression that in Amazon, a guy like him dressed like Amazon knocked on the door.
So the guy who dressed as Amazon was with ICE?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
So all these guys, all the ICE guys are very normal. But half of them are
Mexican indigenous woman made a great point. She said, why are we not fighting for our land? Why are we fighting for someone else's? She said, our parents ran from Mexico, never to come back, ever to go back and help what they abandoned. If Mexicans speak of Mexican pride, why is there no pride in going to fix states like Sinaloa, Tamaulipas, Michoacan? Why are Mexicans giving their hard work and money to another government that isn't there? Why do they speak of pride but neglect to reach back and give their brothers and sisters at home a hand? Why help the fleeing Mexicans that are also abandoning their homeland? The amount of people suffering back home. This woman says, why not come back and fight for your patria with your brothers and sisters instead of fighting for a country that doesn't want you there anyways? She says, why have they taken our homeland at home, but we're worried about this one that doesn't belong to us? Why are we not making noise at home? Why are we not raising our flags at home with our brothers and sisters? We came to America, started working, and stayed quiet about the land we left, and now we have the pride of our homeland, but not the will to fight for it.
Sheriff's Department's role in protecting the people of Los Angeles against federal agents? No. You don't have a role to protect us against ICE?
We don't have anything to do with what they do. That's a completely different entity of government. We're local police officers. They are federal agents. Totally different.
But if they come into your jurisdiction without your permission and attack your citizens, what's your role?
They don't need our permission to drive around. They're federal agents. They can go anywhere in the entire federal country.
So if they come into your community where you have jurisdiction and they're detaining people without warrants and they're detaining people without due process, what's your role?
That's fucked up, and we don't have a role. We go to calls for service. They do what they do, and we do what we do. We respond to calls for service when people have emergencies, when people have been robbed or need a report for something. That's completely different from what they do.
And what's more serious for people to be protected from than kidnapping and detention?
You can't. That everybody has their own problems. You're gonna say that my cat being stuck in a tree is more important than whatever's going on with anybody else in the world. We have to. It's a balance, okay? We have to respond to calls for service. Until everyone leaves everywhere, we will have to be here.
What?
única comunidad que nos va a sacar de este hueco se llaman los negros
100%.
americanos.
100%.
African American community is the only community that has the power in this country to change anything. They are the only one with the experience of civil matter. They are the only one que tenían el esclavo ahí mismitico. They are the only one that are not going to get deported anywhere, and you cannot put them all in jail. So African American community, which is the community that is stepped on by Cubans, the most are the only ones that are going to save the Latinos. And I clap for the African American community that has not come out, because it is not. I do. We didn't do shit for them.
I get it. I get
masses,
it. But I don't.
Me and you support, but in masses, we didn't support anything that was going with them. Latinos look at Cubans specifically. I'm not gonna talk about any other community because I'm not part of that community, even though I'm a Latina with them. Cubans talk shit about African Americans. Cubans did not support African Americans. Cubans think that they all victimize themselves, that all of this, all of that. African Americans are the only ones that are going to save your ass as Latino. So you better start kissing. If you're going to kiss some ass in this country, you better kiss some black ass.
People think like, oh, why you get locked up? Why you get deported? For driving without a license. And to be honest, I was on my way to work and I was going fast, and then the police clocked me, and then I got pulled over, and then it started asking me about immigration and all that. I don't have his social or anything like that. And so he took me into custody, right? And once he took me into custody, I did like 5 days, and I was happy because I was about to get out. And then before I got out, he's like, hey, hold on. Go into this office. And I go in that office, and ICE is immigration.
So they released you into ICE?
Into ICE custody. But if I was, American, or if I had a social, I would have been, regular. Just 5 days, and I would have been out. But no, they put me in ICE custody, and then they just started asking me where I came in and everything. And then, to be honest, my baby mama, my baby mama took me out of jail, $5,000, and then they took me out. And then after that, I was out, right, fighting my case. Then I signed a voluntary departure, which is for me to get out the country. They gave me a specific date, and I ended up staying like that. I didn't leave. And then
what would happen if I came to Mexico and I refused to leave, and I assaulted police officers, and I was waving an American flag, and I was cursing, chanting, death to Mexico? My friend, what would happen to me?
Well, if you were in a big circle of people, you will get viciously attacked, and then you will get arrested, and then you will take into prison, because and this is a lot of the situations with the people that are protesting right now in the United States of America. They do not know how they are affecting our nation in Mexico. In the Constitution of Mexico, in Article 54 bis of the Constitution says that you cannot tamper with our flag. And if you tamper with our flag, you will be taken to prison according to Article 288 of the Constitution of Mexico. So these radical mercenary activists who are using our flag and burning the American flag, they're actually affecting.
Are about to arrest hundreds of people from those protests.
Let me just be clear. This is just the 2 cases we have been able to charge now. We are looking at hundreds of people. We have video. We have FBI collecting video. We are collecting body cam. We're collecting social media. We're collecting everything. And we're going to take our time. We're going to identify people. They think the mask is saving them. It's not saving them. We're going to identify them, and we will bring...
Not only are they going to arrest and charge with federal crimes the people that were at the protests, but after that, they're going to go after their family members, because this is what they do. Once they go to your home or to your place of work and arrest you, or at a gym, at a school, because that's where they go, wherever you might be, they're going to check everybody else's documents when they get there, because you decided to go to one of these things. And the masks aren't gonna save you. They got IPs, they got facial recognition that could work just off of your eye. They're searching social medias. I've seen so many of these people post on their own social media, and they might get some of your biggest influencers too, and they're gonna take advantage of this. These federal charges are gonna be horrible.
Paso in La Wilshire Avenue Wildlife Union Avenue in Los Angeles, California. Cuidado gente busca necessos familiares.
¿Cuál es su nombre? ¡Su nombre! ¡Su nombre, señor! ¿Cómo? ¡Su nombre completo! Pablo Nava. Su cumpleaños. Pablo. What's your badge number? What's your badge number? What is your badge number? Señor, su país. Hey! Su país, señor!
What's your badge number? Number one. What's your name? How was your name?
The federal government, and pursuant to 287G agreements, does not need a warrant to arrest or detain a person who does not have lawful presence in the United States. And this is because immigration violations are civil violations. As long as probable cause exists, then CBP, HSI, and ICE does not need to effectuate or even have a warrant to place somebody in removal proceedings. All they need is that probable cause that that person does not have legal status in the United States. This is why we are seeing so many ICE raids going on, or people being arrested and detained outside of immigration court in the streets while they're getting pulled over for traffic violations. It's not like they have a warrant already created in their pocket. It's that they have the probable cause that that person does not have a legal status in the United States. It again supports the fact that an immigration violation is a civil violation and not a criminal one.
One, focus on where President Trump's focused on the criminal element. The criminal element, to get them out, will take some time. And so get that done. And then on the illegal immigrant that's here that has behaved, that's where the problem is going to be, because there's going to be, if you deport the immigrants that are here illegally that haven't committed a crime, then you're going to start to really feel it in the business sector, in the employment sector. We don't have enough people in America to do the work. So ideally, take the people that are here, figure out a way to make them legal, get them on the tax rolls, and let them continue to help build our economy. Because if you look at North America, Julie, it's the greatest trading bloc in the world. And if you fully integrate North America, we will dominate the global economy for the next 100 years. So how you integrate global America, because Mexico keeps us young. And so China has a demographic problem, Japan's got a demographic problem, Europe's got a problem. We in North America will stay young, but we have to have the vision of integration.
Mexicans in Mexico do this all the time. They protest against South Americans coming from South America. Most of the time not even trying to stay in Mexico, just passing by. But they run full protest, screaming, "Get out of my country. Not here. You're not staying here. You're not taking our jobs. You're not taking our benefits. There's no room for you. You're not taking our home." And this is just one of them.
She suggests migrants are an affront to the patria, or homeland, and apparently more
And I feel like Mexicans in Mexico have a right to say the things that they're saying. They feel that they're coming over to take their job. So how do you explain that they can do this at home, but here in America they can't do it? It's not correct. You start talking about stolen land, you start talking about inhumane, they're getting separated, but they're doing this in Mexico. At some point you have to start calling all these things out, because you start to look like you're just emotional like this person and don't really care about morality. That's what's happening here in the United States, a bunch of emotional people, and you can't let emotions override reality.
WTFN News. How you feel about DeSantis letting you run over protesters?
Filling her up now. Why you think I'm out here? Thoughts on the new protester law? Them fat blue-haired assholes stand in front of this. They ain't standing long. Yee yee. Shit, I just got new tires for extra traction. I'm grabbing some Busch Light for me and the boys. Should be a good day. I mean, if you stand in front of a Cummins, that's kind of natural selection, babe. Thoughts on Florida's new law? Yeah, the boys and I got a game. 5 points for each one hit. 10 if they get aired out. Loser buys the beer. Been waiting my whole life to. These fucking libtards need to go back to New York. Listen, anyone threatens my family's safety or preventing me from getting to the bar in time for the game, I'm sending them to Jesus. They better get out the way. I'm good at two things, giving head and hitting shit with my man's truck. They ain't got a chance. Thoughts on Florida's new law?
If someone blocking the road or trying to enter my truck, they're getting shot and ran over.
Florida says y'all can run over protesters now. How you feel about that? Shit, I thought that was already legal. I did that drunk as hell last protest. Florida says y'all can run over protesters. Would you do it?
No hesitation. Full send. I got the dash cam ready.
Florida says you can hit people blocking the road. You support that? 5 words, sweetheart. Fuck around and find out.
Mexicans can't beat us, man, or nothing. Jack.
You better worry about all them fucking dumbass babies that got killed in Uvalde. Motherfucking wetback Mexicans. Fuck you, Vato, and fuck the dead babies in Uvalde, motherfucker. That motherfucking Mexican pussy, it gets wet for a nigga's dick. Oh, papi, chulo, oh, papi. I mean, she papi the dick to death, man. I don't know what she tell that motherfucking little dick Mexican when he be in there sticking it and jabbing him, or the nigga be in there dropping dick off in him. Ese Vato, Julio, Guadalupe, Jose, he's sticking with you a bit Mexican dick. That goddamn nigga come through with that bulldozer dropping dick down off in her, and she papi in the death, man. You know what I'm talking about, man? Fuck the babies that Donald Trump gathered up at the border and put their motherfucking ass in cages. Fuck them dead kids that got killed at their school in Uvalde, Texas, where all the punk ass Mexican police were scared to run in on the Mexican boy that was in there slaughtering the Mexican babies. Fuck them babies. And I'm from Texas. Fuck them babies that died in that school in Uvalde. I ain't got no heart for dead Mexican babies. Fuck them babies. I ain't cry for them people. Didn't give a damn. You can suck my mama's pussy and drink my cum like Nipsey Hussle did before he died.
They're not even Mexican, and they have the Mexican flag. It's embarrassing. They're so stupid. Fucking stupid ass kids. They're not even doing it. Careful, careful. I don't know.
So like these.
Oh my lord.
Look at these new screws. You know.
Even if you have your cell phone turned off, they got you. But I see a ton of phones out. I see at least 5 right there. They already got you. Surveillance has been flying around that LA area for days. Not only are they going to go get you, they got your address, your IP, all your social media. Don't matter if you got your phone turned off, your service turned. Not only are they going to go get you, but if you're Latino, Mexicano, once they get you, they're gonna investigate your entire family and their status here in the country. This is what I mean when we act with emotion and not really think things through. And it's sad that the raza de Mexicano are this uneducated that not only did they do nothing and cause a ton of damage to the county and make it hot for those migrants that are trying their best to stay out of all of this shit until it dies down, but now they brought the heat on their own family members. I don't know what you thought this was going to do, but you just hurt your own community more than they did. That's why you don't listen to your emotion. And anything you do has to be with a plan. I feel bad for all of them.
I got a message for blacks and Mexicans. Let's be honest. Y'all ain't never wanted to fuck with us. Y'all ain't never wanted to fuck with us. Y'all have never wanted to fuck with us. And now we not fucking with you with what's going on in California. Y'all come here, you act white. You do everything white. Dude told me Mexicans and blacks don't even get along in prison. They came over here, they ran these weak black dope boys up out of the hood and took over the hood. So I want to see the goddamn dogs. I want to see the water hoses. I want to see the National Guard. I want to see some motherfuckers getting their motherfucking asses kicked and getting their asses beat. I don't give a fuck about nobody but black people in America. I want to see a motherfucker get deported and get his motherfucking ass stomped.
It's been happening frequently at the 333 Miami Avenue Federal Court building. Janet Correa's husband was detained this week. According to her immigration lawyer, he has already been placed on expedite removal.
That's unfair. This is unfair. I'm so sorry. I can't.
Let me ask
I don't
you.
know how I'm going to say that to my mom. My mom has a heart attack.
Judelka Mejia cannot believe she's going back home without her nephew, 29-year-old Yasael Almonte Mejia. Like many other immigrants, when their case is dismissed, they are detained at the hallway.
Everybody's making it a race thing.
I'm asking. No,
who's making it a race thing?
Because again,
y'all making it a race thing. They're making it a race thing. Everybody's making it a race thing.
No, when we said we against immigration, get all the immigrants out, we clearly stated the very first stream we did. We're talking about all immigrants. They said no, y'all hate Hispanics because y'all from Long Beach. They keep keying in on us with Hispanics because of where we're from. But when we did the stream, the first time Trump brought it up, we said no. Haitians, your ass gotta go. Jamaicans, your ass gotta go. The Japanese, your ass gotta go. I don't give a fuck what you are. If you ain't here legally, your ass gotta go. And we can sit here and say stolen land, blah, blah, blah. But guess what? Your ass is here living by these stolen land laws. So therefore you agree with them. So don't cry about the laws when they go against you all of a sudden. Because for the last 20 years, you've been cool with it.
so at that point, they need to be accountable, and they should have did the paperwork. And now you got to deal with the consequences at this point. It's unfortunate, but yeah, I mean, at that point, within those 20 years, they should have got their act together while they were here.
America was built on stolen land. You do know that Native American tribes stole each other's land, right? That is not true. They had a spiritual and profound relationship with the land. They were peaceful, and they didn't even believe in private property. Yeah, that deep spiritual connection with the land probably made them very territorial about it. And sure, they didn't believe in private property in a legal sense, but they definitely believed in territory. And every blue moon, they kind of had an itch to expand their territory, kind of like colonization. And once those territory lines got violated, it was a full-out war, raping each other, enslaving each other, killing each other in the name of territory. Sounds like someone needs to decolonize their mind. They were literally just perpetuating racist stereotypes and harmful narratives. The indigenous people were not savages. The word savage never escaped my mouth. This isn't about race or stereotypes. I'm just stating facts. Everybody has a propensity for violence because it's just human nature. Great excuse for the colonizers.
LA County just announced that they want to pay rent using LA taxpayer dollars for illegal citizens. They're saying that avoiding detainment is taking priority over making money. So therefore they cannot go to work, therefore they cannot pay their rent, and therefore they need assistance. They're not even supposed to be here. And y'all be taxing the shit out of the people that belong here, that work fucking 2-3 jobs just to pay their rent and shit. Where's the assistance for them? I'm not gonna say it, but we all know why it's so vital for a certain party to have illegal immigrants here. Because what other fucking excuse or justification would there be to put them before American citizens? There isn't one.
What country are you from?
Don't answer this question.
Are you a U.S. citizen?
You don't have to answer that.
You don't have to answer. The right to remain silent.
Are you from this country?
Don't reply. I mean, he's with them. Take it.
What's your reaction to being detained?
Keep asking them. That's not fair.
Because I'm a journalist.
You're putting them in jeopardy.
No, I'm just doing my job.
You're being part of the story when you do that.
I'm not. I'm just asking where they came from.
That can incriminate them.
I think you're trying to make yourself a part of the story respectfully.
No, I'm really not.
All right.
You need to stop.
Are you a lawyer?
Actually, I went to law school.
Oh, well, I was curious. Just identify yourself.
I am a lawyer, and you
Great.
are violating people's Fifth Amendment rights. So
I'm violating their rights? How am I violating their rights by asking them a question?
They are trying to deport United States citizens by erasing them from databases. ICE is flagging people with Hispanic last names. So if you get stopped at a traffic light and they're asking you for your license and they say, oh, your license is not here, give me your social security number. Oh, your social security number is not here. Well, that probably means ICE removed you from the database so that they could deport you illegally.
Basically, you guys told me you have no idea who I am or what I am, yet I gave you my license. What is happening? And then, like, you asked for my social security number. That's never happened before. He's like, well, in all honesty, you can thank ICE for this one. I was like, what? He's like, you know, your name. I was like, so because I have a Hispanic last name, I'm flagged in ICE? He's like, well, you're not just flagged, you're kind of removed from everything. So I almost got arrested because...
Please, please spread this information. This is absolutely insane. I just saw this guy's TikTok. I'm going to tag him. You have to look at his entire story. This is terrifying.
He's literally fainting. Can you guys fucking help him?
Help me! Help me! Help me, please! Hey!
I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. We can't.
Help me! Help me!
Get off of him! Get off of him! Get off of him! This man is not struggling. He is not killing or protecting him. You guys are hurting him. The floor is fucking over on.
I think this is my last time doing this video because right now I'm just beating a dead horse. You see the headline, Trump voter feels betrayed after husband is deported to Cuba. Now I did have a video, but I don't want to show it. I want to go straight to the comment section, which is what took me out. The first comment absolutely cooked. You voted for this. But the second comment was a three-pointer at the buzzer. She did not. She voted to deport everyone else's husband. God damn. And it's the truth. Certain MAGA voters really voted knowing that bad things would happen to certain people. They just didn't think that bad things would happen to them. So for the final time, I will say, cue the music.
An older Mexican man won't let his daughter date a black man, but she could date a white man.
Because of the skin color. It's almost sad because they say, pa mejorar la raza.
Yeah,
That's what they be saying.
To better the race.
Yeah.
Fucked up.
Fucked up, bro. They're fucked up, bro.
So when my grandma moved to the city, and my grandpa moved to the city and they met, my grandma automatically just seemed better because she was with this guy from Michoacan that was light-skinned and white with green eyes. And she looked like Felipe, dark, short, and that she thought she was better, fool. Like, I swear to God, for my grandma just passed, but she loved my nephew more than she loved my niece.
Congratulations. You just gave them the reason to go after immigrants even harder. This is going to be front page of every newspaper for the next 5 months. You have proved to them that Mexicans cannot behave. Even though a lot of people are doing this peacefully, thanks to people like this is the image that they will always keep of us. And the sad thing is that these people are all American Mexican. And they ruined it for not only the ones that are here right now, but the ones that wanted or had a dream of coming for a better life here. All the accusations they made of criminals coming over. You proved it. You proved them right.
Honestly, I used to feel bad for him. Regardless of how I act online, I am a compassionate person. So I felt bad for him. And I was like, man, that ain't right. Until I seen them motherfuckers online. Oh, yeah, they doing this to us. Next thing you know, they're going to do it to niggas. Niggas getting it done. Niggas, yeah, niggas finna get done. Why y'all got, Speak, why you keep saying nigga, Speak? Wetback ass boy, why you keep saying nigga? God damn. You don't realize that our great-grandparents were motherfucking slaves to motherfucker getting called that shit, and we just flipped that shit? You should flip Speak. You should flip Wetback. Do that, but don't use nigga. I'm not cool with that, bro. None of us not cool with that. Matter of fact, over here where we at, man, you gonna fuck around and get your shit fucked up, man. Memphis ain't going for that. Mississippi ain't never went for that, man.
Nah, the whole point was to make sure black people knew that the largest fucking organization of Mexican men in Southern California have an alliance with the Aryan Brotherhood. That's what the point was. And also, I wanted to make sure black people knew that you guys were raised on the theory that you're going to better the race by not sleeping with the dark-skinned Mexicans or dark-skinned races. That's what your grandmas and grandpas teach. And then I also wanted to inform the black people that y'all like 50 to 60% of all Hispanics nationwide voted for Trump. You know, I also wanted them to know that imagine going outside to protest against white supremacy with your fellow Mexicans, and then you guys get locked up. Then those Mexicans segregate from you and then fight with white supremacy against you. Like a catch-22, ain't it? Hey, man, why y'all don't even want to talk about what I'm really talking about? I'm not talking about bitches, bro. You can have my bitch, bro. If she wants you, you can have her, my nigga. Matter of fact, lose a hoe, gain a hoe, man. Real West Coast P, 10 toes on a hoe, you did? If you ever see me half-stepping, it's probably because my other foot is in the bitch ass. Oh, God. Now, check this out, bro. Why y'all roll with Southside? I mean, why y'all roll with the Aryan Brotherhood? Like, y'all always had the numbers. So what would be the reason to roll with the Aryan Brotherhood? I've been trying to get me a Mexican, a Southsider, or a Mexican that knows a Southsider to answer that question. And if y'all really want to rock with the black folk, and y'all want the black folk to rock with y'all, call your folks in a pen and toss a white boy off the top tier and let us know it's good. Or let us toss one off the top tier and y'all don't move a muscle. And then we'll know we can march with y'all on the street.
No motherfucking confusion. The only reason the immigrants want us to fight with them is because they know black people and white people been beaten for a long motherfucking time. Them white boys are on them immigrants' ass. And they know they need black bodies, black voices, and this black motherfucking power to really make a stance. No! Black people are not uneducated and stupid like y'all want us to be. We know what y'all are trying to do. Y'all are trying to put us out there on the line to defend you. I am African American. We were forced here. We can't do shit for y'all. This ain't no racist issue with America. Y'all are immigrants. You came in this motherfucker free because Biden said you could. Trump said you gotta go. America voted for it. Stop putting us in y'all shit. Cause them white boys on y'all ass.
Oh, I never said we was innocent. I never said a Mexican ain't got knocked out or smoked. I ain't never said that. But I know one thing. Whatever our beef was, whatever we was up to, we didn't pull up with the Klan. I know one thing. If a white boy came to the hood with swastikas on his face, wasn't no niggas gonna stop you from fucking him off. But see, when you say morals and codes, that's where you lost that. Because when you join up with the Aryan Brotherhood, you saying regardless of a nigga's morals, regardless of his codes, he ain't shit. Because he a nigga. That's what you said when you joined up with the Aryan Brotherhood. Because you talking about you know how much black excellence there is in the world? Like, think about Martin Luther King and all them who not just made America a better place for me, but made America a better place for you, Vato.
Now, his code and his morals was high, and y'all still knocked him down. Hey, as the white supremacist that was talking about white nation, start the deportation. They'll come. They got your back since y'all holding them down in the jailhouse. Since y'all done become adept at running niggas out of apartment buildings, killing old black ladies for moving into East LA, fucking starting riots when you got the numbers at the schoolhouse. We know how y'all was fucking with them brothers and little brothers and sisters in Long Beach. I ain't the type of nigga that's just gonna gloss over that shit for a kumbaya moment. We know you motherfuckers don't rock with us. Y'all rock with white supremacy. And instead of having dialogue and making concessions, y'all come in here and make excuses for it. Y'all tell us that we ain't shit and that we had to ride with the whites against y'all. Well, that's why y'all ain't shit to us, and we not riding with y'all against the whites no more. Y'all own your own. Shut the fuck up. Iceman coming.
Always works with minorities down my DM. They come, they cry racism, and then when they see that I double down because I have minority fatigue for everybody, my own people, blacks, I mean every single fucking minority in the world, then they start insulting my looks. Then they start saying that I look like an India. Then they start making fun of my facial features. That is exactly why I don't care how big my account is. I don't care if people think that I should have, oh, you're an influencer, you should just watch your words. I don't care. Okay, I'll never be paid. No brand is ever gonna fucking pay me and fly me out to Dubai like Tarte or Aloe or Nike. I don't care. Because honestly, the reason why these minorities are out of control is because white people are too fucking nice in this country and they let them destroy the nation, including my own people. So with me, if you come down my DM and you fuck around and you start with that, oh, Latinos are racist. Yes, we are, and thank God for that.
There is no such thing as black and brown unity. Throw that shit in the garbage. I was just talking to this Puerto Rican man yesterday, right? And he told me that these Mexicans drew down on him. Like, who's this nigga? Why you invited this nigga? These are stories that you wouldn't hear, but they happen on a day-to-day basis. You got your bad apples, you got your good apples in every race. So you have to judge it off the individual. But with the black and brown thing, right? I always hear these stories of how they demonize folks in their family that's dark-skinned and shit like that. And if that's how they feel deeply within themselves, the conquistador has overtook that bloodline, bro. So even if they was kin to us in some type of way, that is no longer. I don't believe they kin to us. I believe they're their own people. Just like how black Americans are their own people, their own type of tribe. People be trying to say like it's one human race. You could say that's true, but there is different type of humans. You could say we all under one conglomerate. I'll say that, but we're different.
ICE just signed over 506 agreements spanning across 38 states. Now they're deputizing straight up civilians. So it could be the guy down the street working security at your market, working security at your local bank. Yeah, they don't need no training. They don't need no exercise. They don't need nothing. This is just in. This has just happened. So now you're going to be seeing actual regular people that have no training at all. We're going to be actually being able to arrest immigrants. Go look it up. It actually just happened. It's pretty crazy. That's what ICE is doing on the low while no one's even knowing. Pay attention, USA. Wake up. They're going even deeper and crazier.
I want to show you Mexican food that originated in West Africa, made by our West African ancestors. So the first one is jollof rice. So if you look, the top, that's from West Africa. At the bottom is from Mexico. So you can see how similar they are. The next one is mole. So at the top, you can see it's called mafe from West Africa. And the bottom is actually Mexican mole. This one is Ugandan leaf bouquet at the top, steamed banana leaves, and then you put meat in it. The bottom is a tamal. So Mexicans actually also make something called corundas, and it's very similar as well. Then you have West African fried tilapia and Mexican fried tilapia, and look how similar they are. Then you have bisap and agua de Jamaica, which is made with hibiscus. So these foods are our West African ancestral legacy, and it's a way to honor our ancestors to make them.
Hey, who's the scissor lift operator? Yes. I think they do that scissor lift. Come back over here. We can find the guy that's
That's it.
Wants to keep helping Latinos in the U.S. Let's do things the right way, and let's keep growing. Let's keep growing as a family, and let's make America great again.
Necesitamos a Trump. Let's make America great again.
A lot of Latinos, we stand strong next to President Trump. Let's make America great again. Let's go.
I'm just happy we in good hands. I know this 4 years is going to be one hell of a run. I know he's going to do a lot of great things for the whole Spanish community, especially we're going to make America great again.
I'm glad I gave that vote to Mr. Trump, and me and Anuel AA are here supporting que viva Puerto Rico, and let's make America great again.
Congratulations, President Trump.
We need you. We need you back, right?
Do you know who they are? Do you know who the hell they are? Come up here, just fast, fellas, come on. Because I don't know if these people know who the hell you are. But it's good for the Puerto Rican vote. Nikki Jam, do you know Nikki? She's hot.
You never know. Just for being brown, even if you're a citizen, you're still at risk.
Moises Sotelo is a fixture in Oregon's wine country. He spent 2 decades working there, earning awards along the way. Just this year, he launched his own business, helping wineries manage their grape crops. But Thursday morning, daughter Alondra Sotelo Garcia says he vanished. His truck left misparked on the street he drives every day in Newburgh. She knew instantly ICE took him.
Whispers here and there of possible spottings, but when it happens to you, it's a whole different feeling, ordeal. You enter into panic.
Alondra says she tracked her dad's phone to the ICE detention center in Portland and rushed to see him.
I just saw my dad chained at his feet, you know, with a big old smile, still trying to keep his head up high for me more than anybody in that moment.
During our interview, his phone suddenly pinged, moving north toward Tacoma.
So this is news to me.
Person after person left Miami's immigration court in tears Thursday.
And there's actually people sobbing on the other line, crying and scared for the family members.
Practically the same day he took office, he went against Venezuelans. It seemed personal.
While Didi Espinosa was being handcuffed by ICE agents in the hallway of federal court in Miami, his wife was yelling, quote, "This is unfair. It's not fair." A U.S. citizen married to 44-year-old Espinosa, born in Cuba. The couple met 2 years ago. This month, they got married. They had to wait for his divorce to be approved on Monday afternoon.
You know what's crazy to me, bro, is when they had the BLM protest, everybody was popping out. Every celebrity, YG, the Ball brothers, everybody was popping out. All the sports teams putting BLM on their back, you know what I'm saying, wearing BLM shirts, you know what I'm saying, freedom, wearing all these shirts. You know what I'm talking about the NBA right now, actually. Where is that now? Where are the celebrities now? Where are they protesting now? Where are the teams now? Why is nobody speaking up? Even Kendrick Lamar made a song. Lil Baby made a song. But where's everybody now? Where's all the celebrities? Why is nobody popping out now? Now that everybody's protesting in Los Angeles, San Diego, Chicago, because of ICE, where is everybody now? Why is nobody speaking up? Why is it just the minority speaking up now? You feel what I'm saying? Nobody's talking. Nobody's speaking.
Just so you know, he has a case reset for 30 days from now.
That's
okay, but he has to be here in 30 days.
Okay, you just gotta come down here, please.
Ella dicen que vaya con ella.
Okay, you just gotta come down. Let's do it. Okay, no problem.
Yeah, just so you guys know, like they have 30 days. They have to get back to the court. They have 30 days.
Black Americans comment on my video that Indians are dirty, Indians need to shower. But at least we are brighter skinned than all of you. We have lower crime rate than all of you. We have more education than all of you. And we live more hygienic than all of you. I know black people in my circle that don't shower, they don't bath, and their hygiene is literally zero. Right? Y'all eat your food without even brushing your teeth, and you are criticizing us.
Just take it here. Closer to trust more in immigration. Democrats versus Republicans. Got 3 different polls for you across the board. They all tell the same story. Republicans lead on the issue of immigration. You see it here, CBS +6. You see it here, CNN +6. You see it here, Ipsos, even bigger, +19. No matter what poll you look at, no matter which way you cut it, the American public is with the Republicans, the American public is with Donald Trump, and to a much greater extent than they were in term number 1. And it's not just on the broad issue of immigration, it's on the specifics as well, in which the American public is with Donald Trump and the Republicans, and that is why Donald Trump is eager to take on this fight and eager for those scenes out of Los Angeles.
I was just going to use that word eager. This explains some of that eagerness to push forward ever more on this as it escalates. Harriet, and thank you very much for
Doesn't matter either way, it's not for sale.
So we have Mexicans in Los Angeles, in the United States, demanding that we give back the land that we conquered and that we then paid for after conquering it, the territory that Mexico had held for like 20 years, a couple hundred years ago. And then they lost the war that they started, sold it to us in a treaty rather than give up the vast territory that we'd actually won in that war that they started, including Mexico City. Ever hear of the Treaty of Guadalupe Hidalgo? Yeah, they lost, and they're lucky we paid $15 million in 1848 gold, which in gold, not our debased currency, would be $2.6 billion today. You got that lying around Mexico? Never mind, doesn't matter either way. It's not for sale. So we have...
So people keep saying that black Americans are next in regards to birthright citizenship and getting deported. Listen, you fucking jackasses that don't understand shit about America because you just got here 60 years ago. Black Americans are Americans. Black Americans are foundational Americans. Stop saying that stupid shit. Just because he's deporting the Haitians, they're not going to confuse me with a fucking Haitian. You know how fucking stupid you sound? Listen, black Americans cannot be deported. Stop saying that stupid ass shit. You sound dumb.
It's been happening frequently at the 333 Miami Avenue Federal Court building. Janet Correa's husband was detained this week. According to her immigration lawyer, he has already been placed on expedite removal.
That's unfair. This is unfair. I'm so sorry. I can't talk enough.
Let me ask
I don't know how I'm going to say that to my mom. My mom,
Judelka Mejia cannot believe she's going back home without her nephew, 29-year-old Yasael Almonte Mejia. Like many other immigrants, when their case is dismissed, they are detained at the hallway.
Why are you doing this? 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 You want to be arrested as well? You'll be under arrested. Yeah, I'm a U.S. citizen. Arrest me. Don't get closer. Stay there. Stay there. Stay back. Let it go. Stay there. Stay back. She's bad. Let her go. Let her go.
You don't stay there, you're going to be arrested for
interference. She's sick. She's sick.
You're going to be arrested for interference.
She's sick. I'm here. She's sick.
Okay, stay there.
She's bad. Call 911. Call 911. She's bad. She has a problem.
You go to Compton, nigga. I'm fake, nigga. I know you do, dog. I'll spit on your plate. I'll put my dick on your plate, nigga. Fuck your family. Fuck your kids, nigga. That's all this. I can't sleep comfortably because of you.
He be fucking getting a whole fucking plate. He be fucking expecting us to give us a whole fucking shit. That nigga right there.
Do y'all really gotta keep saying that?
Do you go to Kava?
Yeah, you do, nigga. Stop playing.
Look. There goes some white cops over there. Let's call them some names.
Yeah, you do. Nigga, act like I don't know your fucking face. Stop fucking playing.
Nigga.
Only in the mind of a woman could it be that I can disrespect you, but you better not say nothing back to me. I have noticed this pattern since I was a child. Anytime a woman, be it if she arguing with a man, if it's a woman arguing with another woman, if it's an older woman arguing with a younger woman, if they disrespect you, they want you to take it. But if you don't take it, somehow, some way, that is disrespectful. Even though they initiated the disrespect. That is a crazy, crazy way to live life. That's a crazy way to live life.
Sir, how are you feeling right now? Can I ask your reaction?
No question.
No question. What country are you from, sir?
Don't answer any questions, all right? Stay as calm as you can.
Media, the press. Do you have any reaction?
Remember your right to remain silent.
I wanted to let the city know that I have declared a local emergency and issued a curfew for downtown Los Angeles to stop the vandalism, to stop the looting. Many businesses have now been affected by or vandalized. Last night there were 23 businesses that were looted, and I think that if you drive through downtown LA, the graffiti is everywhere and has caused significant damages to businesses and a number of properties. So my message to you, if you do not live or work in downtown LA, avoid the area.
Qué chula y preciosa eres. Gracias, Malinda. Qué rico pan trajo mi gordis.
He's literally fainting. Can you guys fucking help him?
Help me, please! Hey!
I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. We can't.
Help me!
Florida will be the downfall of Latinos and Hispanics every time. Florida is what I will vote for Donald Trump. Florida is the home of I will vote for Donald Trump. That's where they live. Vote where I was at for Donald Trump. The Florida Hispanics had a hit with that one. Y'all trash. Y'all trash. Trump trash. His wig is trash. All y'all are garbage. Okay? Y'all gonna be the downfall of the Latinos every motherfucking time. Florida Latinos, Hispanics from Florida. You cannot tell them that they are not Caucasian. Like, it's really just ridiculous.
You're telling me in 25 years of being an illegal immigrant in the United States, having 4 kids, being in the hospital and giving birth to 4 children 4 separate times in the United States, you couldn't have filed a single stitch of goddamn paperwork to be legal or to start the asylee process? Not a single one? 25 years? And you want us to feel bad for you when ICE comes and knocking?
For Donald Trump, let's go!
close these borders down and deport every motherfucker that didn't come the right way. I don't give a damn. It is fucked up. You don't belong here, motherfucker, so get out. You mean I pay taxes? They working and they ain't paying taxes. They getting paid on the table. Some do work though and they do pay taxes. They do a lot. Ice cream cart pushing motherfuckers ain't paying taxes. So they should get shot with beanbags. You goddamn right. Not only should they shoot them with beanbags, go get the firemen and get the water hoses. Go get them biting dogs, them German shepherds that they sicked on the niggas in the 60s. Sick them on them Mexicans and watch they get.
That's why she came here, like all these other people have, to look for a better life. I can see the shame in you. I see the shame in you. Go tell your mama how you proud of rallying people and taking them in. What crime did they make? What crime did they commit? Nothing. I'm sure you're proud.
Back to the Factor Uncensored, a crackdown on Haitian immigrants could seriously mess up your trip to the Dominican Republic if it's all true. The U.S. Embassy there is officially putting out a warning for dark-skinned black travelers. According to the embassy, the country's migration agents could mistake black Americans or other people with dark skin tones for Haitian immigrants. And if you leave your passport at the resort, you could even be detained.
Boom. What did I say? What did I say? I said they're going to go for the immigrants that bought houses, that got properties, that are business owners. Why? Because they want to take their stuff. They want to seize property specialists. That's a real government job. Click on it. They serve DHS and I don't know what else. But I'm going to take a screenshot of it and I'm going to post it again because somebody's getting it. See, some of us think like that. We know.
After 23.
No, hace
646. 319, 15, 16. 6. I'm not in anyone's way, sir. I was in your way? Yep, you were in my way. I apologize, sir. I know that everyone has rights. No person is illegal, sir.
It's been projected that by 2030, Hispanic people are going to become the majority in America. White people found out that Hispanic people are going to become the majority in America, so now they're aggressively deporting people. Now they're trying to end birthright citizenship. It's not a coincidence. They're playing the race game with you. But they're going to sit there and act like, we're not playing a race game. Yes, they are. Yes, they are. Yes, they are.
We give credit to Haiti. But the second fact is there was 500,000 slaves, Haitian slaves in Haiti, and only 30,000 slave masters. Nigga, at some point, you got to do math, of course. You outnumber them. Here in America, the black indigenous, the black Americans are the minorities in America. All wars took longer. We want the majority like y'all.
¿Por qué están arrestando personas inocentes que solo huyen de una dictadura, de una tiranía asesina comunista?
Tras la detención de la joven cubana Laura de la Caridad González Sánchez, líderes del movimiento anticomunista I-220A expresaron su apoyo.
Como movimiento legal en el estado de la Florida, necesitamos por favor que se tomen en cuenta que si no hemos cometido crimen, que tenemos nuestras vidas organizadas, nuestro asilo pendiente, que por favor no tenemos por qué vivir con este terror.
Muéstrame la orden de arresto. Muéstrame la orden de arresto.
Caballero, va a ser peor. No puedes dejar porque va a...
Déjeme pasar. Déjeme pasar, por favor.
La orden, aquí no se la podemos mostrar.
Sí, sí, nosotros. Muéstrame la orden de arresto. Muéstrame la orden de arresto.
White nations!
White nations!
Now we start the deportation!
Now we start the deportation!
White nations!
White nations!
Close borders!
Close borders!
Now we start the deportation!
Now we start the deportation!
You're right, gentlemen. I'm downtown walking around. This is bullshit. Look what the fuck they did to the Kobe mural down here. How disrespectful can you be? What a fucking joke. Disrespecting the GOAT, man, and his daughter. This is unbelievable.
Why are you detaining her? What is the reason that she is being detained?
Burn you out.
Are you going to burn me out? How are you going to do it? How are you going to do with 11 million immigrants?
Don't matter. Hey, we killed 6 million Jews the last time.
How are you?
11 million
You're
is
telling me
nothing.
that you're going to burn me.
Yeah.
Didn't think they was gonna go after Cubans.
Who? Who?
We are not the bad people. I vote Trump because he wants to help the people, but this is not right.
First time in a long time, man. I don't see nothing but Americans on this work site. You know what I'm saying? We making America great again, one work site at a time.